just wanted to make sure because I had a couple of them got like stain and paint on them and stuff like that because I wore them for other things.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
No, every day of the week.
I know, but you know, it's like I wanted to make sure I had a nice clean one. Also, like Buster like ate one of my IRPF shirts, and I was ready just in case. You know. In fact, this one I think has a little bit of like an oil stain on it because I went to Red Lobster and I had like crab. I had a thing, and I'm apparently a sloppy eater, so there's that. Okay.
What is Buster?
He is a Cairn Terrier. He's around here somewhere. Alright, so hopefully the stream is up. I'm gonna make sure the health of the stream is good before we continue, because I don't want to like find out that their audio or something is Oh my god, that freaking Twitch Presents channel is doing always Pokemon. Holy crap. Alright, is it streaming on Zev's channel? Because I can't tell.
Crap.
Let me look.
HSD TV.
HSD TV.
No, we're all logging in at once.
Yes, we are there.
Oh, good. Alright, is the sound quality okay, Allie, or is it bad? Because I can test it, but then it will
Sound quality is A-okay.
A-okay? Oakley dokley? That's good to know.
You have said very loud.
I do?
And me.
Oh my.
Everyone fairly loud.
Turn up your own volume a little bit, I think.
Oh, okay. Let me see how you do that.
That would make sense.
Oh god, this is hurting my head.
Does that help? Does that help, Allie?
Wait, does it? Wait, was that you in the stream or you just in?
I don't know.
Why
don't you mute Discord?
Losing my religion?
Allie, how's that?
That was a good one.
Is that better?
You know that video got banned in Ireland for homoerotic imagery.
There, I turned it down. How's that
Okay,
better?
it's all good.
Okay, good.
Wait, what?
Alright.
The video to Losing My Religion was
I'm
banned
trying
in
to make
Ireland for
sure I
homoerotic
can
imagery.
hear you people really well. Okay, so first of all...
I thought you were talking about the HSD stream.
There we go.
It's so that I've done my job.
That you did well.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. So we are going to start our today's game. Huzzah! So we're going back into our Hook Summit Draconis 2.0 test game ish. Mostly Sam just stroking her own ego. It is a.
We don't need to test that.
It does need testing for me. My ego's huge. Anyway, it is our second game. The party has just all met, kind of very briefly. They have very light ties to each other, if any at all, depending on the characters. They had kind of a bit of a misadventure. Some of them escaped from bad guys. Some of them had a near miss with the IRPF, and they were kind of all sent to bed down for the night at the local gang's place. What name did we pick, Fox? Because I don't think you gave me a name.
I did eventually. Was it the Reclaimers?
Oh yeah, the Reclaimers. That's right. The Reclaimers. So you
this
guys
place back
are
from the
with
fire.
a gang called the Reclaimers, who seem to have a lot of very inexperienced children working with them. And
They were a successor chapter from the Temptations.
Oh, terrible. Anyway, they are a group that is actively trying to reclaim some of the area around them and have a sense of normalcy, and they feel like that the other local gangs and the local community isn't taking enough risks, and they feel like they need to take more, which it seems to acquire them a younger crowd, a younger, less experienced crowd.
Just like the other games aren't taking enough risks. Like yesterday, we had the main leader of this chapter confronted by somebody who might have possibly been a police officer, and he shot himself 3 times in succession. We're not taking enough risks.
Hey, he was pushing down a button. He was trying to make sure people know, get the fuck away. All right, so we are beginning with you guys back in the saddle again. Did anybody want to give any like forward or something like that before I jump right in?
No, I don't remember anything.
You don't remember anything?
Ellie was on very little sleep at that point.
Oh Oh, that's unfortunate, because Sam remembers everything! Okay.
Please don't
So,
ask me to recap.
Including all of your.
That is
Who did?
Sammy speak for Ellie wants to do the recap.
oh.
No.
Beep-dee-deep, beep-dee-deep. Okay.
What do you mean by recap?
Well, if it's like there's anything you wanted to say that you remind everybody happened last time, or something you thought was kind of. Usually, I have somebody will do the quote unquote recap, and they say what happened last time, and then they get a boon of some sort going into the next game. But since I'm kind of like washed over it a bit, I'm not sure we technically need one. So. What we will do is we will break right into it, and I will start this forward with I'm sorry, and I love every one of you.
Oh.
Okay.
no.
Okay. Good.
I mean,
That's a
that
good
was
chapter
nice.
start.
So, okay,
That
we are starting with
never leads to good
dream
things.
sequence. Dream sequence. Aaron, you're running. You're running. You don't really know the landscape around you. It seems kind of superfluous. You just feel this need to keep running forward. You're stumbling. You're going past crowds of people. In the distance, you see a door. You need to get there. You press harder and harder. Your legs just feel like nothing underneath of you as you get to the door, and you start slamming your fists against it. It starts to open. You're on the other side. In one hand, you're holding onto a glove attached to a person. She has beautiful rainbow hair, a indistinct kind of canine-ish muzzle. Her outfit is blinding and bright and made with lights and ruffles, and she doesn't seem to even look down at you. Her eyes just seem almost like they're gone. This other version of you looks at you. A sneer forms on their face, and they slam the door. And you have a fitful nights of sleep.
I don't like that dream.
I'd like to roll for lucid dreaming, please.
Lucid dream and take off flying.
Yes, I will now fly like sunshine and rainbows.
Forward,
Okay.
Aoshima.
So, Tygon,
Yes.
you're in a rowboat.
Dreaming of electric sheep.
There's a figure ahead of you. He's very... She? They're very indistinct. They keep pulling on the oars. And there's just this idyllic setting of this pond. Some perfectly genetically manipulated bright pink geese fly by. And there's just this beautiful smell of the plant life that has been gathered here. You look down at your soft, white, furry hands.
Wait, what?
And you look back over at the cog sitting across from you. He's looks at you with intensity. Rosie? Is something wrong? Rosie? Talk to me. And you feel like this need to recoil back, and you jam backward. You feel like you hit something, it stops you, and you hear chains drip, drip, drip. A hand suddenly grabs you from across the boat and pulls you back. Just focus on me, Rosie. Rosie, stay with me. I won't lose you. Not this time. And the rest of your dream is this strange surrealness of just floating along on this kind of still water with beautiful flower petals and the twittering of birds, but it's very serene, but something always feels wrong, just not quite there. Amelia, you've had nightmares on and off for years, I believe, as a result of what has happened with you. This is going to be a familiar one. Which I'm double checking your backstory really quick, so 1 second. Alright.
I just know mine's gonna be growling peanuts.
I was gonna say, if not, I have some terrible dreams.
Alright, so.
That's the second one from my head when said it's gonna be from video one.
Shut up! Shut up! Why do you ruin everything that I love? Okay.
Sorry.
Why these dream sequences? It's all that pops into my fucking head. Growling peanuts.
It's true. Sorry.
The smell of sweat, oil, blood. You can still kind of taste the action in the air. There's a vibrancy to your life right now. You slam your, hand behind you on the door, closing it as you come in. The guys around you slapping their hands on your back. Yeah, good job. Good way to do that, Thrift. So proud of you. And there's a bunch of guys that are about your age. They're between the age of like 12 to 15. And they're all a little battered, and there's a couple bears in there, a couple wolves, and there's one or two, rats amongst the group. But they're all fairly young, and you're in that dingy, dark little shed of a place that used to keep you. The indoctrinated. You're gonna make it in no time, one of them kind of says. And that's when your heart kind of stops. You're aware, you've been in this dream before. You've done it so many times. You know when it all starts to turn. Thrift, get in here. It's time. A big, kind of disfigured looking skunk, who his tail has been long since cut off from who knows what, slams open a nearby door, and you can see kind of the lights swinging in the next room, the tables. It's Brent. He's about 6'2", very heavy set, with scars and marks all over him. He has wounds that are covered in bandages that seem to always be sign of seeping. I am not going to ask twice, girl. Get in here. And kind of mechanically, you start moving into the next room. It's just a replay of something has happened. And as you get in there are the more senior gang members. Some of these guys are in their 20s, 30s, and a couple really old Dodgers in there. And at the center of the group is a grayish tone furred rabbit. One of his ears is cut in a few places, and you've never seen him in person, but you know his name. It's JD. He kind of gives you a look and then looks over at Brent. Brent kind of looks like he has to answer and a question that wasn't said, and says, "Yeah, boss, this is the one." And they pull back a bit of cloth that was over a body on a table. It lays still. No machines attached. You recognize it. It was the IRPF officer your group had killed earlier that day. He went down in the battle, and you saw the collectors come get him, and they took all of his gear. Brent grabs you roughly by the shoulder, pulling you up to the table, and there's a sharp pain that hits near the top of your head as you realize a little bit of blood trickles down your ear. And a scalpel is being held out to you from JD. Clearly he has sliced you a bit with it on the way. Brent. Yeah, it's good and sharp. Alright, kid. You're gonna be a spiral today. This is gonna be your moment. Cut a straight line and don't break anything. This is your first haul. And if you live her out, remember, Spirals is forever. And he grabs your arm and puts the scalpel into it. He squeezes his hand around it and waits. It takes you a moment, and tremoringly, you reach out and start to press down at about the sternum. You've never done this before. You haven't even watched it. And here they are wanting you to cut open this dead body. And it's a sickening idea, but you're trying to pump yourself up. You feel yourself trying to psych up. I can do this. I'm a badass. This is just a thing. This is a dead body. I don't have to worry about it. And as you plunged a little deeper, that's when the screaming started. A forceful hand landed on top of your arm and made you keep going. It was the most horrific several minutes of your life, as that IRPF officer was still awake and still alive. You kind of reel back afterwards. JD puts a hand on your shoulder and then shoves a IRPF pistol into your hand. Finish it. Pow! You put the poor guy down. That's when you wake up. That's always when you wake up. Miko, there are giant peanuts running around in the background screen.
It's the hamster dance thing, isn't it? It's always the goddamn hamster dance thing.
No. Miko, you're alone on a boat. Or I guess it's a boat. It's a bit of metal floating out in a raging black ocean. There's turmoil in the air. The whole sky seems to be awake and alive with anger. Storm, lightning everywhere. You can hear distant calls of people's voices being lost in the waves. Faceless people out there. And as you look down into the water, you see blackened shapes of eyes looking at you. People you feel like you know. People you can't really remember. But their eyes are filled with tears and fear gripping all around you. These people just going down into the water, lost, sinking. And everything starts to just kind of reel and roll with the water as it's just turmoiling out of control. There's a lack of sound, a lack of direction, confusion everywhere. And you're struggling to just stay on this little sliding platform that is ever so slowly going farther and farther under the water. And about this when everybody will wake up.
I'd just like to note, I'm okay with my dream.
Yeah, they figured you got an easy one tonight.
Roll your boat.
row your boat.
It was confusing, but not horrifying, so yeah.
Yeah. Amelia has some horrifying dreams, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
She will get up and do the standard kind of dog-like awakening sequence from a dream, which consists of and then I'll attempt to like dip into the water. There's no water there. That didn't work out.
What were you saying? Good.
Can I say that, like, when Amelia wakes up from this dream, she's been asleep for like 20 minutes?
Yeah. You can probably pre-wake up, kind of have that moment of, fuck.
Nope, I'm afraid that interrupted your sleep cycle. No new spells for you.
Oh, no new spells, all gone.
Aw.
No, you're fine. No, so yeah, you can wake up and kind of have that moment, shuddering to yourself. It's almost a ritual for you at this point. I mean,
Like, furious with herself for feeling like this.
yeah,
Still.
yeah. Because I mean, it was a terrifying moment for you. You were victimized and also like kind of dragged down with them, right?
Did we establish what time everybody actually went to bed?
We don't really know what time is down here.
No, I mean like relative to each other.
You guys probably went about the same time. I kind of hand waved
Within
it.
the same hour.
Yeah.
How are we housed though? Because I don't think we really.
You're in a storage room.
So we're all in the same spot.
Hmm.
Okay.
I kind of figure though, there's enough racket going on everywhere that's an uneasy sleep for anybody anyway. But you guys kind of will come to at your own kind of pace, you know, reaching about your same nightmare climax or screaming if you want at the same time. But you're alone. You guys are alone except for yourselves in this little kind of dumpy room that they've managed to set off aside for you so you could rest.
I think Amelia knows full well that doesn't matter that she ran halfway across the bottoms. Doesn't matter that she was at a party when she was supposed to be looking for Tony. She's not going back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much she wants to, no matter how sharp she needs to be. So after tossing around for a little bit, she gets up and fishes around in her bag and pulls out her puff and fits in
Long haul.
one of those dirty street dirty street stems that she's not supposed to have. The boss doesn't want her to have those.
He tries to keep you kids out of these things, but you keep going back in.
Yeah, it takes a where is my records? Takes a hit of this full night.
Mm-hmm. You gotta take a hit a full night. Okay.
And just sits down as the feelings start to become more distant. And she just puts on her armor and starts cleaning her weapon, waiting for everybody to wake up.
All right. So you kind of get up a little bit ahead of everybody else. You can kind of watch the weird kind of dog, lizard, whatever the hell that is, lateral thing, kind of, you know, legs kind of go a little bit this way or that way as it sleeps.
She's actually sitting up, so it might have been a little.
Well, that's even weirder. It's like sleeping like a cow. I don't even know what's going on now.
She sits upright, but she's moving less than you have seen her move so far. So she's constantly like Miko is a fidget creature. Like she's always moving back and forth, or pacing, or stalking, or something. There's never a point where her head isn't swiveling. But as she's sitting there, she's not moving. Looks like she's asleep, but it's kind of bizarre to see her sort of still, because at any point where she seems to be cognizant, she's constantly in motion.
And meanwhile, the cog, I assume, is kind of curled up, probably near Aaron. And they both seem to, you know, do the normal twitching of sleep. And then, like I said, you'll all kind of come to. And there's a at the door.
Oh.
Oh, no, 5 more minutes.
So of you. Hi.
The door knocks again.
I'll go answer it.
It's Stottle. His one slightly bulgier eye focuses in on you. Are you guys gonna sleep all day?
Amelia just has blood crusted on running down her nose. She doesn't even realize there from the dirty stem.
He frowns instantly looking at you, and he goes, wipe your fucking nose if you're gonna be taking. The kids don't need to see you like that.
That better not be cocaine. Not this time, boss.
Calm down, boss.
What did I tell you about taking that shit? We don't need addicts in this. Not enough problems.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
He kind of motions at your nose.
I just like start wiping it off on the back of my hand. It's like, hey, get up, boss is here.
Aaron's gonna
Just 5 more minutes.
wipe his eyes. That's right. We were doing something, right?
Yeah, if you're up to it. If you want to stay here, Aaron, that's fine.
No, I can pull my weight.
Alright. Well, Amelia, you know the path. Get there. Take it out. He hands a radio over to Amelia. He goes,
Oh no.
"We're on 371."
I'll take it. Is Zeri still like laying there like, let me 5 more minutes?
Miko's still sitting still. Doesn't appear to have woken up yet.
Erin will hesitantly go up to Miko. Pet, poke,
Pat.
shoulder nudge.
There's a slow turn of these kind of glazed-looking eyes, and her mouth begins to open. It's like a sudden presence of the grim realization that this maw is actually large enough to consume your head.
So I'm gonna have a different nightmare tonight, Sandy.
Yeah. All right, no, let me write this down. Get some nice feel here.
it's getting like bigger.
Erin's eyes slowly widen as Erin pulls his hand back.
Aaron.
Huh?
Got it. Okay, we got it written down.
It's time to wake up.
But I was awake.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Right. No. Yeah. Wow. Weird weather.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Erin's gonna move away and go over to Suri.
She's gonna shake her head a little bit, and then as she shakes it a bit more, it's like kicking in just into drive. She begins to sway and walk, and the motion starts coming back again. There's just movement in the feet, pacing back and forth, and overall.
To anybody else, the way
motions ahead.
Miko moves looks like she might have something wrong with her.
it's a little fidgety. It's like
It's more than a little fidgety. It's all over the place. I mean, it's. I mean, most people don't have this kind of weird disorder that Miko clearly has. It makes them move everywhere.
You're always in a musical.
Yep.
It's gonna be a mighty king. So.
Gonna be a mighty king. Yeah, that's pretty much.
It's a good thing you didn't turn the radio on like 3 seconds ago. You would have heard nothing but and perhaps peanuts growling.
Yeah, peanuts.
Seth?
Hmm?
Someone with a radio implant, if they talk in their sleep, would they broadcast in their
As
sleep?
far as I will say, from reading the radio implant, and unless you adjusted it, I am ruling that it is an always-on experience. So I mean, I'm pretty much. You probably can choose when you broadcast, but you're always receiving.
It's like hearing, but you can kind of focus. You just can't like unhear it.
I'm just saying, it's always on, and it's 50 miles. That's gonna be hell when you go topside.
You can shift channels.
Well, I didn't see that actually in the.
No, that's just the nature of the system.
It's all channels, Svi.
Everybody knows radios only have one channel.
All right.
By the way, for a good while after finally actually waking up, Zuri is just sitting on her bed or cot or whatever.
It's on the floor.
Look on the floor, yeah. Kind of looking at herself.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I had a weird dream.
Yeah, so did I. It's a new place, you know, where dreams happen.
I guess so, yeah.
Magenta was swimming. There were other people there too. I don't think they were swimming though.
That sounds nice.
I can't swim.
Oh,
What is swimming?
I'm sorry. I seem to recall it being pretty fun. She kind of ponders a little bit, going, "Can't recall ever actually doing it, but I'm sure I did."
I'm sure it's fine.
I've been on the water before. I just usually just roll around on the ground.
Erin looks confused for a moment before, like, glancing down at the roll of feet and remembering, right, that kind of roll.
Erin's also probably trying to think of what it would be like to swim as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
Erin doesn't know what swimming really is
I
like.
mean, that's a lot of water in one place, right?
Amelia is trying to figure out what the hell "on the water" means.
You've officially confused the people from down below.
She just walks over and just kind of, not roughly, but not too gently, kind of just grabs Zuri by the biceps and just kind of lifts her up. It's like, "Come on, Barbie doll, it's time to get going."
Oh.
She has the cutest pet names for things. Wonder if I get a name.
If you're lucky, you might get to be Skipper.
We can call you Fidget.
No, I don't like that name.
Oh, that's a cute name.
Because
Reminds me of something small and fluffy.
you're like, really moving a lot.
Color wiggles.
There are places to go, she says defiantly.
There are.
Like, to the left. And kind of over here.
To the wall.
She pokes around behind this little crate to see if there's anything over there. And she shakes her head and goes, it occurs to me my quest for stuff isn't going to go well in a place that literally has no stuff in it.
There's stuff down here.
Not good stuff. I mean, no offense, but you have to know your stuff's not very good.
Aaron looks down at his tattered clothes.
Not your stuff. Her stuff. She nods over toward Amelia.
No, I get it.
Well, maybe we'll find better stuff. And she's going to pat Suri on the arm and go, come on, it'll be okay. Let's go.
We can live in hope.
Suri has
Oh, wait, just a moment. And so we reaches into one of her pockets and pulls out a handkerchief and starts wiping Amelia's nose.
What is this? What is this spare piece of cloth that this person has? It's only for wiping the dirt. What strangeness and wastefulness is this?
Suri definitely has a smear of Amelia's blood on her arm. And picked her up.
It's very kind of you to set up a canon situation with that picture that's already been drawn, but I'm glad that we got that figured out.
I didn't even realize they did that. That's cute.
Hey.
At least we've got that knocked out. Okay.
Game over, everybody. We're done.
All right, we're done. We've done it. We've done it, guys.
I didn't realize that was planned for later. Sorry.
Yeah, look, it's all like right there.
Aaron will head out of the door as if like, yeah, let's go, and then like sort of stop outside, like don't know where going.
I'll head where we're supposed to go. Is it Stottle? Was that his name?
Yeah, Stottle. Stottle Denry.
Is he still?
You can call him Denry. You can call him Stottle.
Okay. Is he still standing there?
He's kind of hanging outside the door, and he's just looks like he's just doesn't even know what he's doing with you guys right now.
I'm just like gonna start heading that way. Just like, all right, you guys. Follow me.
You also know from experience that he spends most of his day like this because he does not have a lot of really competent people. Like you and Tony were some of his more competent people, and you can tell he's having some regrets.
Aaron will give a little wave to Stottle as he follows Amelia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like on the way back, just like, we're going now. You got anything else to say to me?
Yeah, watch out for Brent. He's gonna be leaving there on patrol. But don't take any prisoners, alright? We can't risk them breaking loose.
He means we can't feed him.
He kind of looks over at Miko and he goes, yeah, we could feed them, but they'd eventually end up killing all of us in our sleep. So,
Oh, well, I guess that's another reason.
yeah. Alright, so get in there, keep an eye out. There's you know what happened last time, so watch out.
I don't. Can we hear the story?
I'll let Amelia fill you in on the way. And kind of points you guys out. Amelia, you kind of remember the last time you guys went there, you hit the place too hard and heavy when the patrol was still in the area. And they doubled back. And you do know also that they set traps in the alleys around the building. So
right.
You'll remember that. You guys lost a lot of young and inexperienced kids in that. Alright, and you guys will take off into the darkness. It will take several hours to go that direction. But you have a guide who knows the way. Amelia knows the way.
Hey.
That's pro-
Oh, at least you clarified, because I was about to take the lead.
Also, man, it'd be so nice if you could get there within good time rather than spending like hours upon hours like we did last time,
Getting
trying to track the place
lost.
down, getting separated and lost.
Hey, we got where we were going. Speaking of which, are we not turning on towers this time?
No, you haven't been asked to turn
Okay.
on towers. That
I was
is
just making sure I hadn't missed that.
you're just getting the place secured. That's all you've been asked to do.
What strange new timeline is this?
It's like we're not doing the exact same adventure.
I don't believe it. Erin
Just-
will
sorry.
pipe out after like 10 minutes. Like, should we be using flashlights or
So, like, you guys need flashlights?
Erin squints.
Make
Yes.
your grins. From behind, there is a sudden brilliant illumination of angelic golden light that like pours off of this frill on the background. And if you actually have the little radio turned on, you hear this, which she
And-
attempts to do in person as well, but doesn't do it quite so well. So it's more like that.
when Miko does that, facing forward in the direction that you're going, a bunch of radios start going off 50 miles in that direction, going all the way
No, that's
down.
not fair. She would only broadcast as far as people could actually see it, because otherwise they wouldn't get the joke.
Does it say you can choose the direction or the amount?
Yeah, it's like talking. Like, I don't have to yell the whole time.
Is that how radio waves work?
I didn't think that's how
Yeah,
radio
more,
waves
more
work.
power, more range.
Yeah, radio waves can adjust how far they broadcast. There's a slew of FCC regulations regarding
Alright.
that.
So you're doing it short bend?
You're doing it short,
That's
short.
why,
Okay. Well, you
You just don't put as much
all
effort
right,
into it.
All right. Well, you will hear at least one house nearby where it goes nearby.
Well, yeah, anybody who would be able to see it clearly needs to have the soundtrack. But, beyond that.
And you hear a lot of cursing and panic in those buildings where that's going off.
I am confused as to what the concern is. Clearly, I have illuminated the situation.
All right.
Erin was there at the glow puppy and then just pull out his flashlight.
The glow will diminish in disappointment. I thought it was good enough.
Amelia's turning around, just like, you're one of the most wasteful goddamn things I've ever seen in my life, but I'm not gonna pretend that wasn't cool.
I believe I've been complimented. And if not, I choose to accept it as such.
It was cool, but I want the light to go where I'm looking.
Oh, hang on. She's just gonna like fidget a little bit and try to just click her jaw and see if she can get a flashlight to come out the front. Just I don't know if I can. Let me have a look at the morphism.
I thought you were gonna try and focus on your tongue. Is that what you're
I
trying
think there's
to do?
a thing for it, but let me
Yep,
see if
yeah,
there is or
yeah,
not.
yeah. We'll let you look.
Erin will turn his flashlight on anyway. Because being able to control the light is very handy.
Yes, you can also focus all your light through a single emanating spot to serve as powerful flashlight.
Is your tongue a glow spot?
It's just the throat. Just stick it out like flashlights.
All right. Well, that's what I was wondering. Where are your glow spots? Because I don't actually know.
The frill in the legs
The frill in the legs
and the mouth.
and the mouth. Okay, so it's the inside of the mouth, not just like the tongue, just
Mm.
the inside of the mouth. So yeah, you open up your mouth. As she keeps the mouth open, drool just starts coming down. You can see the drool really well because the light makes it. It's just
If you start chattering your teeth, you can do like one of those strobe lights. Really.
It's dark all around, right?
yeah.
Because you can focus everything through one spot, so it's coming out the mouth. So basically, you ever seen Attack the Block?
Yes.
This is essentially what you're working with right now.
Yeah, so you've got your mouth as wide open as you can as you walk forward. It's actually making it a little harder for you to see because you have opened your mouth as wide as you can, trying to
That's all right.
focus
I
your
trust
light,
my direction.
and you're just
with
gonna
this
walk
forward.
straight forward.
Mhm.
But there's
Somebody will
this big
tell me.
vomit of light coming straight forward from Miko now.
So
Surely
he
they
was
wouldn't let me walk directly into a wall.
These are the attack the block monsters.
Very neat little movie.
Fuck!
They're a very
If
cool
you haven't
effects
seen
for a
Attack the
low-budget
Block,
film.
it is an amazing film, and you should watch
Yeah.
it. All right, so you guys are, moving along with Miko basically being a light source, using their mouth. Miko at this point really can't tell if anyone's actually using actual flashlights because there's just so much light coming directly from their face that it's kind of and they can't really see people so good, but they're going forward. So at any point that Miko needs to change direction, someone will need to assist Miko in changing direction until Miko gets bored with their current thing. The other thing is Miko doesn't actually walk in a straight line because Miko doesn't move like that. Miko
But I
kind
can
of
keep my head in the straight line. I'm just gonna weave the whole time.
I'm just trying to give an idea of how you can keep your head straight with the rest of the body moving.
Like a chicken.
You ever seen a
Yeah,
chicken?
I've seen a chicken. You're not a chicken, so I'm just trying to gauge.
She's better
what
than
are
a
you?
You can't tell me what I am.
Well, apparently you're everything. So. All right. So anyway, but Miko's legs and whatever are moving all over the place, and it's just really distracting as Miko moves forward. But you guys are heading down the way. Amelia, do you want to feel them in on anything while you're going?
Yeah. I'll It's like hey, okay. First of all, what do you guys know about the spirals?
I'm supposed to stay away from them.
More than I want to.
One of those was an answer. The other one is the impression of an answer.
Which one was which?
Zuri? Is it Zuri?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you know?
They try to do things to my mind. I think. Still not sure what
that's
they
right.
actually did.
That's right. You two escaped from them.
Nope,
Yeah.
I'm still at large.
No, still.
Wow.
Do what?
It's a mandatory U2 joke. You'll get used to them. Just power through it.
You'll start to learn to stop saying you two and start to say
Saying
Yeah,
you both.
You as well.
With the both of you.
Yeah, things like that. Any chance to bring up a U2 joke, they're going to jump on it. So
Excellent.
yeah, it's been plaguing me for about 3 or 4 years of games now. I'm really kind of not okay with it anymore.
very edgy that way.
Kind of ruins everything that I like to say because it sounds good when I say it, and then it comes out terrible because Bono. Anyway, so continue.
So the two of you escaped from
It can be taught.
them. Yeah.
Mhm.
From one of their chop shops.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if
Miko's still got her mouth open, so she's not really responding. She actually is replying on another channel, but I sincerely doubt somebody's going to randomly switch to it, so it will be forever lost. And
Mhm.
just like it's like okay.
You're gonna have dry mouth by the end of this, Miko.
never.
If we gave her a collar with a handle on it, we could direct where the light goes. Might actually work out.
Like one of those collars on the end of a pole, like they use in zoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, suddenly it's bondage Miko time, but okay.
I invite the first of you to try this.
Seriously, I will.
See how this goes for you.
And it's like, so what you need to know is that if they catch us doing this, they will hurt us.
I got that impression, yeah.
And if you've had a taste of it, there's a whole fucking buffet on the other side of not getting away from them. I have seen a lot of good people die. Trying to do this. There's going to be traps in the alleys. So, you're gonna want to close your mouth and look where you're going.
She will close her mouth and thus plunge the front into darkness.
Aaron will wave his flashlight that is on. You can share.
It's like, I have a flashlight if somebody needs it.
I brought a flashlight.
I will use Aaron's flashlight.
No! Oh, wait. You can't take it, but you can
No,
share it.
I don't even have any hands.
Okay, just stay close to me.
We could just keep it to the top of your head.
No, I want to keep my flashlight.
I have an extra flashlight.
Does Suri need a flashlight?
Let me check if I have one of my own. Yeah, I did actually grab a flashlight. And technically I have bioluminescence as well, so I could also...
What the fuck is with this glow squad?
It's like, oh, okay, so yeah, that's going to be important when we actually get down to business on this. We're not going to want to draw attention to ourselves. If we need to get out of there, we got to go fast. You guys are going to want to follow me close. You're going to want to stick to me. I know how to get around down here, and I know the worst thing that you can do is get trapped, and there's a lot of places to get trapped. So, let's try not to die.
Before we get over there.
Do it.
Well, let's figure out an escape route before we get all the way down there, because, I mean, I have a feeling I could outrun one or two of you.
If you can do that, why don't you outrun us with the kid?
Alright. But again, like, escape route. Because the last time I went randomly running in one direction, I got kinda... I mean, I don't want to say lost, but I scared the crap out of Billy.
Yeah,
Maybe,
you did.
Billy.
maybe when we get there, we just point the direction to go. If we need to run.
I think
That
that
was
the
Billy.
problem is it's gonna be, I don't know, I'm here with you.
Oh, sorry, I was musing to myself.
Like, look, the way we're gonna get out of there is gonna be determined by, it's gonna be determined by, when we get out and how we get out.
So we gotta kind of make it up as we go.
Yeah, that's why I said stick to me. I'm gonna start heading that way again.
I hate this plan already.
Wait, do you have a better one?
Well, no, I mean, that's why I'm coming along, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Come on.
Think of it as an
Fair.
adventure.
I don't like the gruel, but we don't have any other food.
That is fair too.
Alright. It takes about 2 hours to get where you guys are going. It was many miles away from your guys' original base. Amelia, you kind of have a brief remembrance of what happened here the last time. It wasn't something you necessarily enjoyed. You can see the building up ahead. You know that there's two primary entrances that you guys had tried last time, both of which led into a narrow alleyway. There's several buildings across what is the remnants of the street here, and as far as you know, there aren't very many people staying in this area. Nobody likes to be too close to a holdout for the spirals. The building in question, you remember the reason why Sottle wants it is there is an old broken down printer in there, and he's had grand designs of getting it running again. But the spirals have been hoarding parts and gear there for a while. This is one of their major waypoints where they take gear that they have taken from IRPF, and they also store some of the biomatter that they get rid of it somehow. You can't really remember where it went, but you know that you guys are constantly packaging things up and sending it out again. And this is one of those places. But there are about 3 buildings across the street, one building on the same side of the street, on the north side of the building, and one on the south side, of course on either end of it, and there's a alleyway on the behind it too. There's like 3 sides of it you can probably do something with.
To refresh my memory, We are supposed to do what exactly here? Are we heisting something?
You guys are supposed to be clearing it out now that the patrol is out, because usually what happens is they send a armed force out of this building every so often to do something, and it gets skeletal crew until that point.
Token defenders.
Token defenders. Stottle wants to take the building while that group is out. They're going to be leaving or may have left. You'd probably need to check because you'll want to know if they're gone. But if they're gone, they'll be gone for 3 days, and that might be time for this to make a defensible structure for your gang to take over. And you'll have all of their stuff, basically. This is a proper siege.
Did you hear me, Go? We're getting their stuff.
Well, I heard the guide say it, so I'm
Yeah.
heard everybody else say it.
I'm definitely gonna be, filling everybody, making sure everybody's filled in on what exactly we're doing here.
This is clear the building, kill everyone.
I could get behind
And
the motive.
then set up your own defenses and send for the gang.
Yeah, as we walk in, Aaron slowly raises his hand. Got a question. What's everybody good at?
Oh man, that is a list.
I wanted to be an astronaut
I
when I
mean,
grew
for
up.
like for this whole mission thing.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm. She turns on the flashlight again.
Okay, so you're glowy.
You're damn right. Sorry, darn right.
Yeah, you watch your like
Frowny face.
Well, I admit I never done any actual combat, but I always did pretty good on the firing range.
She's glancing over to Amelia. He is glancing over to Amelia. God damn it. What about you?
Well, I'm I know how to get this done.
Okay, so you know the entirety of the rest of what we need. Cool. I like it. I'm kind of good at hiding, and Aaron digs in the waistband under the back of his jumper and pulls out a shitty old rat's pistol. And one of my mums, one of them, taught me how to shoot bottles.
Oh no.
Yeah, Zuri kind of looks a bit unsure as she realizes that she has, never actually been in a combat.
Miko's gonna sit up proudly. Come on, you folks, just shut up about it. They nearly took this with a whole bunch of little kids and pop guns. How bad could it be?
Aaron looks at himself.
Speaking of which, can I get the group to give me a stealth check? Because I'm assuming you guys are trying to.
We're gonna stop being sneaky as we get towards it.
Yeah.
Is that the assumption?
I will assume this for the sake of.
Okay. So are we gonna be using the sneaking with the party rules?
Depends on if somebody wants to-
That depends if anybody
person
wants to
says the way
volunteer this
out.
concept to anybody. Because who wants to take control of sneaking will have to, tell the party I want to take control of sneaking.
Okay. Aaron, upon mentioning that he is good at hiding such, frowns a bit, goes, in fact, shouldn't we be not in the middle of the street?
Guys, maybe this is a bad idea. With the flashlight on.
She'll turn the flashlight off, thus eliminating the only asset she has to offer.
It's like, okay, well, what we need to do, first of all, I'm gonna need you to be scanning just scan through all the local radios. Do you know what gang signals are gonna sound like?
Well, I mean, I assume it's a whole bunch of hand flashes, but I can't really see that over the radio.
Well, I mean, they're gonna be talking.
Will there be a lot of like what, or I mean,
Well, they'll probably be talking about what they're doing, which is, it's gonna probably sound, like somebody working a factory.
sure, right?
And
No,
there's not gonna
factory.
be any around here. There's not gonna be any more industry than that. It's just the spirals. We got to find out if they're here.
Gotcha. Right.
Hmm.
So
Miko like scans back through her knowledge of what that might sound right and realizes that she lived a pampered existence inside of a lab that built artificial people. Like, well, I guess I'll just listen if anybody's doing anything.
all right, so you used your gun on a firing range, yeah?
Huh?
You know how to sight that.
Yes, I actually do.
So if you find yourself on a roof, can you start checking windows for activity and then radio to me what you see?
Yeah, I guess.
Aaron raises his hand again.
Yeah.
I don't have a radio. Did Suri have a radio?
Let me check
Which
my
would
pockets.
be a comm spot.
Mhm.
No.
Okay.
Difficulty. It might be
I
there.
deliberately didn't buy one. There was no reason for Aaron to own one.
Yep.
Miko's like, you can use mine. Oh wait.
Maybe
Oh.
we should pair up then.
Oh
Like
well,
one of
yeah.
us
I mean, I
is
guess I could
Miko
do that.
and the
Wait a
other is
minute.
Amelia.
Just gonna peer at you really quick. Who taught you to raise your hand when you ask a question? What, did you go to class down here?
The fuck
We
is
were taught
class?
not to like yell and stuff in my house.
Also, your one mom had a propensity to make you have like class time because she was from above. Remember?
Also, I'm making this up now. Up right now, one of my mums had damaged hearing, and of course, yelling for attention didn't work. So, gesturing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
There's obvious peer of
I want you to- I
possibly
want-
spy, but
I
I,
want-
guess I'll let
I
you
want
pass
you
for
to
now.
do face touching. That's what you want. So you get touch the
No,
face as
we're
a
not
greeting.
doing fucking
Face off. Just face off.
This is how
Aaron
blind
reaches
people
out,
shake hands.
strokes down Miko's face.
It's like a series of complicated sneezes that come after that.
Is anyone else good at sneaking?
I don't know.
I'm just like looking at the fucking.
I'm not bad at it,
Rave.
but not particularly good either.
Freaking rave dog.
Well, I can't say I've really tried. I could try. Couldn't be any worse than flying.
I'll look after the glow dog, okay?
Like, sure you don't want to stick close to me?
No. Scary lady.
Are you gonna say scary lady? Because I hope that'd be great.
Under his breath, he will go scary lady.
Miko does basically quantify as some sort of unicorn for little kids down here, so you can see that. It's like Barney wasn't that creepy.
And I'll make sure Miko stays hidden with me.
Like, okay. Hey, let me see your gun real quick.
No, it's mine.
I'm gonna give it. Like, I know. I'm gonna give it right back. Let me see it real quick.
Suspicious eye. Is this a test where you take my gun and then you're like, you shouldn't, then would take a gun and you push me over and stuff?
No, if I was gonna push you over, the test would be, can you stand up when I push you?
It's a pretty good test, actually.
Aaron-
It's a test that's like a little later in your schooling.
Aaron slowly, suspiciously starts to offer the gun forward before pausing, taking the magazine out, and then offering it forward.
Amelia takes it, slides the thing open so the bullet falls out and hands it to her.
Oh, that one. Oh,
And I'm checking it to see if it's clean.
Miko's gonna nod in
And
earnest.
maintained.
Yep. You're supposed to save the last one for yourself.
Yeah. By the way, that's do that. You don't want to be on a table.
Aaron looks vaguely horrified.
Miko smiles. I saw it on television.
I'm just looking over the gun to make sure it's maintained and clean.
It actually is okay for the fact that you can tell that it doesn't have its original parts. This is common down here. Most of the people that are, squatting in these buildings have a tendency to have that. But it actually seems like it was actually fairly okay, and it looks like it, probably since the point it had been reconstructed, it has never been used.
Ah, boy.
It has never been shot, which would kind of fit with what you know of Aaron's family situation. They were on the outside, but they weren't violent or involved in any gangs.
I'll hand it back, like holding the barrel, offering the handle to her.
Aaron will take it. Start trying to put that one bullet back into the magazine.
Miko will nod as though this doesn't seem like anything would be wrong with that.
I'll help.
It might be easier if you just put it right back in the chamber. I mean, it's more spacious.
No.
No, don't listen to the dog.
All right. Fine.
Aaron will reload the gun and tuck it back into his pants.
All right. So you guys are splitting up?
Yeah. I figure even if it's just like other side of the street from each other, probably best not to be all in one cluster when we approach.
All right. So what are you guys splitting up to do, though?
Okay.
Approach the building.
Right now, you guys are at basically the end of the street, and you haven't approached it any way, because I'm assuming you did not go to the center of this street and then have this conversation. I am going to err on the fact that you guys realized you were on the street and stopped.
They might have. I would.
Aaron's the one that brought up that we shouldn't be on the street.
Yes, Aaron did bring that up, which... you'd expect from a child from down here to go, I feel like I was told my entire life not to do this thing we're doing right now.
Don't be seen.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Can your weird radio voice thing, can that talk to her radio?
Sure. I mean, if
Like
we're on the
just
same
hers?
channel. Well, I mean, we'd have to be on the same frequency.
Maybe you should do that.
So, this is a little tricky.
Do you know how to do that?
I mean, I know how to change, but it's not like I've got a number in my head. I kind of just have to keep talking till you hear me.
I was like, it's frequency blah. I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, but again, that doesn't really. Okay, why don't you just
It's a feeling for Miko, not a number.
through them until
It's
you
like she's gotta
know.
gotta put her tongue to the roof of her mouth and just kind of hold it in the right position to get it just right.
You got that, so does that play it plays inside your head so only you can hear it?
Well, I mean, the thing's coming through it, yeah.
I'll just broadcast something and you just, swap around until you find it in that frequency, and I'll just,
What frequency
play.
are you using? Because you were told the one frequency for messaging directly that you've gotten it.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
So,
You should pick a different
so
one,
what
yeah.
frequency do you want to play on for just your guys' thing? Because the other, you do know usually they use a frequency, of alerts, and they usually keep it pretty open for just those things, like the people on
not that
stations
one.
and stuff. And that's the
One,
one
I'm
you've been
gonna-
given. So
I'm gonna kind of I want to kind of feel around and see if I can actually just go ahead and use my radio to pick up any local signals.
okay, let's do a perceive with and actually we'll just do a logic. You can logic through it and see if you pick up anything, I guess, because you're just kind of cranking through them, right? Actually, it doesn't
yeah.
even matter if we do logic. I guess I can just roll some dice.
You
and
just
see
choose
what
a
happens.
random
Just
frequency
spinning
and
a
then
die.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spinning a
I'll
dial
just
here.
roll some random freaking dice, and we'll see what happens.
I am also attempting to find the
'Cause
voices.
there are a fuckload of radio frequencies.
Basically, if anything pops up when you spin it.
All right. So you think you find a radio frequency no one's talking on right now, Amelia. It's quiet. Meanwhile, Miko, you are catching different waves and strengths of radio signal coming in. One is very loud. Please, we're trying to. No, we surrendered. We surrendered.
No, that's not important. Next.
Yep, and then there's one. Yes. We found all the guns. Just we'll be there in a few hours. And then
Doesn't
there's
seem
another
very
one that's going, Daddy, are you there, Daddy?
Miko's gonna say yes. Move on to the next one.
And then what
was that?
one of them that Miko picked up was a little child's voice going, Daddy?
Oh
Daddy?
no, it's just like.
Why
Oh,
did
he
you
just said
say
yes. Yeah, he just said yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, he
It's
just
like,
said yes. What?
Then Miko's like, yes, and I was like, what's that now?
And then you will get into there's a bit of band of silence, and one more is leaving in 15. Test, leaving in 15. And then there's a whole bunch of bands of silence.
Okay, so I got a couple things. Some people found some guns. Some people are leaving
What?
in 15.
Okay.
Some people are looking for Daddy. And
Who was
there
it?
was probably a fourth one.
That
There
seems
were some
important.
people screaming and dying, but we're pretty sure they're fine.
No, I mean, there are some people who are beyond help. That was about it.
What does that mean?
You asked me to look for voices, so I looked for voices.
Yeah, no. You said there's some people who are on help.
Oh, screaming, yelling. It's the kind of stuff we heard last time we were in the chop shop.
Can you tell where the radio signals are coming from?
Kinda. It's like a voice, so, I mean, that way? She gestures vaguely in that direction.
In the direction that you were facing at the time that you did it is about, that way.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just kind of over there. I mean, usually depending on broadcast strength, I can figure out how close it is, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's closer. It could just mean it's weaker or stronger. So,
Okay, so I heard leaving in 15. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I guess it's probably more like 13 now.
Yeah. Cool. So, idea then. We post up on a roof and we scope the building and see if in 12 minutes if that squad leaves. Because we're going to be waiting a little bit longer if they're just leaving.
Should we be worried about the weapons thing?
Probably.
I'll go back and listen to the weapons channel.
Like, that's probably real important, actually.
Sure, it's real important. Let me just go back to the weapons channel.
Aaron is shuffling. in
I
spot
just
with that
want to
worried
make
look.
sure I'm getting my cut out of this, Vinny. Hey, so
Do you know
seriously,
what, Vinny?
like, who the fuck is that?
She's saying that out loud.
No,
Do you know what, Vinny?
I don't know. Look, I don't want to be here when they get here, is all I'm saying. And I feel like I've done more than my share, and this crate's mine.
Somebody who doesn't like Vinny much says that he's done more than a share and has a crate and doesn't want to be around someplace when somebody shows up.
Son of a bitch. Do I know of a way into this place that isn't necessarily frequented?
There,
Do I know of a way into this place that isn't necessarily frequented?
This particular one, you know that they've kind of narrowed it down to 2 options, unless you have some way to like grapple up onto the roof area, because there is kind of an upper portion of this building that isn't really in use. The upper level's mostly dilapidated, and there's only like one primary room that they use in this building that's on an upper floor, on the building you're trying to assault. The rest of the rooms are pretty dilapidated, and they don't bother protecting it because most people can't scale buildings like that.
Okay, so I want to let you guys in on a fun fact. I usually don't plan these things. It's an awesome thing I've been thinking about for a long time.
Oh.
And now I'm sharing it with you. Tony usually did the planning, and he's in an IRPF cell. So he's not going to be much help right now.
So
Aaron sadly remembers Tony.
IRPF cell. That's who was looking for Daddy. Oh, he's not there at all.
As well as that's what they get for missing us.
Feel even worse now.
So is the plan wing it?
The plan is, can you keep listening to them? I think we should probably get in there and take a look around, because I think there might be somebody else heisting.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know if that we're necessarily listening to the same people, but they seem to want to be leaving and stuff.
What kind of weapons are you all carrying, by the way? Are they visible or?
Miko's wearing a thing. It's like a sleeve. It doesn't necessarily look like a gun.
So it doesn't look like Miko's armed.
She's got a shield on her back. That's about it.
the rifle Zuri is lugging around is really difficult to hide, because it's almost as long as she's tall.
I like to point out that shield's really funny when you try to put your frill up, because it kind of has to bend around it.
Okay, so Suri's got a very long gun. Does it have a scope on it?
Yes.
Okay. What about Amelia?
Amelia has a surefire on her hip and a knife in her boot.
Aaron's going to point at Suri's gun. That's one of those sniper ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really far away?
Yep.
So you don't want to be close?
I'd like to avoid it, yeah.
Aaron looks hesitant for a moment for looking at media, and I could try and sneak in closer.
I like it. Let's try to sneak in closer.
Maybe me and you can keep your lights off, right?
I can, if I so choose.
Amelia, you're good at sneaking.
I am okay.
You just turned on a car.
Strange sounds coming from the building nearby.
Oh.
What has cars there?
Okay. You go in the building and keep Suri hidden. I'm taking Miko.
I will deactivate my lights, thus further diminishing my usefulness.
I will try and sneak closer to the actual complex itself.
Alright, I'm going to need stealth rolls from everybody as a kind of like one of those pull-up garage doors starts to rattle its way open, and there is sputtering lights of what seems to be a trash remnants of an IRPF vehicle that may have been through several explosions and then re-put back together very badly is whirring to life.
Oh.
And I'm assuming you guys are all going to get to your various hidey holes as fast as you can, so everybody can go give me a stealth check. I'm going to say difficulty 1.
Can I cover for Miko sleep?
I think you can. Miko's lights off. Miko's lights are off, so yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
So 1 over is the 8.
That is
Sure.
body, correct?
Yes.
I have a 13.
I think you have to complicate for every person who's using your thing.
Yeah, I think you complicate for every person, though, yeah.
Okay. I have 2 sympathize, so it's going down 2 steps, which would be -1, then going back up because of the complicate for 1 person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at a 0, so 2d10.
I have a boon, so I would like to succeed on a 10.
Alright.
Yep, same here.
Good
Target
luck.
10. Oh my god.
Oh,
I will use one of my brand new focuses to reroll that second 10.
Aww.
Okay,
all
I'm
right,
good.
we're good.
I am 16.
Alright, are you spending any focuses, Tygon? Because
Yeah, I only have
if you
four,
don't
but I'm
if you
spend-
don't succeed, you aren't considered hidden. So then they'll just auto see you.
I'm spending 2 to reroll that one.
Okay, good luck. Don't roll a 2.
I know
Sam,
what happens when you say stuff like that, Sam.
I didn't say don't roll a 1. Now I've said it though.
Sam, why?
Oh, I think that's you're okay. You hit your
That's
10.
enough.
That's
Yeah,
a
you hit your
pass.
10.
Yeah, it's just not very good.
It's not it's not good, but you make it. So, as the lights kind of flood on and this vehicle kind of jankily comes to life, shuddering its way out, you can tell it's loaded down with heavy crates and various things. There are about 8 guys in various ragtag outfits with markings on their armor in a spiral that is kind of like a bunch of loops going down, like a singular version of a helix, basically going down their armor, and the vehicle starts to kind of roll through. Amelia, actually, is anybody doing any perception on the people driving off or no?
Can we?
Couldn't hurt.
Alright, anybody wants to roll? This will be a difficulty, I'll say, well, they've got a lot of lights, but the lights are going to make it hard to look at them, because it's got that floodlight thing, you know, where it's hard to see the people on the vehicle, so I'll say difficulty 2 on this, for body perceive. Because you know how, like, when somebody's out, like, with a truck with a bunch of big floodlights on it, makes it hard to see?
I pass.
Is there what skill is there a skill?
No.
It's the body. Your body stat score gets added to it.
Yeah.
So you're just
Oh.
using your body to look.
Okay, so that is
Plus
plus
2?
2 to whatever.
Yeah,
I
so
roll.
it's 11. Alright, so the only one that sees is gonna be Nico. Of all these guys up there, there is one guy kind of like sitting on top of one of the crates, and he's very big. He's about 6'2". It's a skunk vector, but there's many things wrong with him. His tail isn't quite there. There are accoutrements all through like his skin. They seem to be like worked in pieces of metal. And there are due to your history as a medical person, it looks like he has vitae tanks
Oh no.
weaved into his flesh in places. And he's seems to be the guy in charge as they start riding off. He has got they all have some very heavy weaponry as that vehicle starts to go off. The tank itself, or the big truck itself, has actually mounted weaponry on it. And it starts to go off, and you can see the IRPF. Everyone can see the IRPF logo has been defaced off the side of this as they take off. It generates a lot of dust and gunk as they go away, because they're just kind of tearing up this disgusting street as they go. It takes several minutes before you don't hear the engine anymore. But you guys are paired off in your respective groups.
Okay, Fidget, this way.
I don't respond to my. Oh, I guess I do.
I respond to my slave name.
She's gonna go after you.
Right, I'm gonna try and get in closer to the building and start peering into windows and stuff.
Alright, so you're going
Gonna
to...
check for traps. How do I do this? 10-foot pole.
Which building are you checking?
Oh wait, was it dudes on a different one, or we heading? I thought we were checking primary building.
Well, I didn't know if you guys were going up on primary building, because originally I know Amelia was saying something about you guys splitting. You guys were talking about splitting and going one half on one side and one half on the other side. So, are you checking primary building, or what are you doing? You're going right up on it?
I want to check the primary building. Yes.
Alright. I will need body perceive, this will be difficulty. See, the problem with traps is there's not actually a thing on this, so I'm kind of winging it.
No, there is.
Where?
Well, the traps are grenades that have been spot with proximity, and I believe there is a little thing on that section. Let me find it really quick.
Yeah, because I was trying to find it when I searched for trap, and it didn't get me anywhere.
That's because they're not really called that. It's just a matter of using it as a trap. So.
Sorry for the delay. I was like I said, I was just kind of like looking at it, but I wasn't quite sure. But it'll be a body perceive and let's say difficulty 2 for this. So
That's probably what it is, but I will see if I can find it.
I'll just wing it for now and then I'll correct later.
Hey!
Alright, Aaron, as you go rounding up on the building, you immediately see in the alleyway and the ground around, there are pressure plates hidden in with everything else. It is literally a minefield. And you are able to spot them and kind of stop yourself. And you could get through it, but it will be... If you tried to move quickly, you'll need to do an athletics check. If you move slow, you can take your time, and you can get through very, very carefully.
Aaron will point them out to Miko. Do we... What do we do? Do we go slow, or do we, like, try and jump over, or what?
Where are they on the ground?
Yeah, they're buried around on the ground. There's like pressure plates and things like that.
Minka will kind of look at them curiously, and then look at you kind of confused, and then proceed to walk up the walls and get on the ceiling.
This is in
Oh,
the
I thought it's surrounding
alleyway?
the building.
This is outside the building. There's like a
I thought this
minefield
was on
around
the way
outside.
in. Oh, it was on the external
You
part?
guys are on
Okay.
the. You guys aren't in yet. You guys are still checking around the outside. There's a minefield outside.
Well, can I get around them?
Well, she did point out where they were, and like I said, you could, if you try to move quickly, you will need to do an athletics check. If you take very slow time, you could very carefully just move.
Let's try to go around, if we're already sneaking.
Because
Okay,
you
so
basically
do
walk
it slow.
amongst them and just walk slowly around through them.
Okay, we'll take it slow.
Alright, you take it slow and you guys start kind of creeping around. Zuri and Amelia, you guys got paired off as the other group. What are you doing? Or are you guys all together?
I thought it was just me and Miko.
I will follow Amelia's lead.
Before
She's the expert.
before we before we split off, I do want to say, there's like, hey, Sparkle Dog, can you jam radio?
Well, I could, but that would really give us away.
Well, if they start trying to radio for help,
Just start screaming.
This is essentially what it comes down to. Jammed communications can only mean one thing: invasion.
well, that
That
might
was a
take them
Star
out.
Wars Episode 1 joke, if anybody missed that.
Oh,
She
but
says
what
that
if you
out
just
loud.
start singing really loudly and they think it's just like cross-contamination or something?
I guess I could do that too. Do you know any good songs?
No.
Okay, well, we're off to a good start. Sure, I can jam communication. I mean, it's going to be obvious as all get out, but whatever, they won't be able to talk.
Well, is it possible they would? I mean, but they might not notice that right away. Yeah.
No,
They just have to talk over Miko. That's all they have to do.
Yeah,
It's not really
not
really
a
stopping.
high-tech, like jamming suite. I'm basically going to yell real loud.
Oh, okay. But that doesn't seem like it would be beneficial.
I may not always love you.
I got a 50-mile range broadcaster in my belly. I'm just going to yell real loud and see if they win.
They're just gonna be like yelling over Miko, change frequency to this number, and Miko will be like, "Fuck! I have to go through so many just
I'm
guessing."
going to yell at a lot of people. Mommy, are you there? Ah!
Out of character, real quick, guys.
Yeah.
Should we split up or should we just stick together?
We have
Well,
already
I
split up.
think it's splitting
All
up.
right, so you guys have split up. So
I mean, Suri has a sniper rifle, so I think it doesn't really want to be
close.
with the "I'm going to get right up on them" people. Like what happened last time.
So the vehicle that left, did it drive out of a garage?
It did drive out of a garage.
So if we can get that garage door open, would we have line of sight into the building?
It was on an adjacent building.
Uh,
It was on the one on the other side. So you'd have to go
Guys-
past the building to get to it.
I mean,
Well-
remember the rules always split the party.
okay, well, let's continue to travel forward because we're not traveling.
Yeah.
So what's Amelia and Zuri doing? Are you guys going to the opposite alley then, closer to where the vehicle came out?
Yeah. I'm gonna go check out about the other entrance.
All right.
Okay. Zuri follows, like I said. Amelia's the expert here.
All right, Amelia,
I
what are
see,
you
like,
doing when you get to this alley?
There's like, yeah, that's not, great if somebody's right up on you, I'm sure.
Mhm.
So you can hang back a little bit, give yourself some room. You don't look like someone who wants somebody to get their hands on you.
Real pretty girl.
Phrasing.
Okay, I will hang back.
And I'll start like moving forward, like carefully listening and watching for any
I'll
signs
cover
of-
you. I got the rifle ready.
I just think you audibly, yeah, cool.
The GM's going to be kind and say, there's something that Aaron did immediately upon getting to the alleyway. Would you also like to do that?
Yeah, I was getting there. I mean, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I'm looking for traps and stuff too. I was the one who brought that up.
I know, you brought it up. That's why I'm saying. It's like you guys are talking about moving forward, and I'm like,
Watch out for
before you
traps,
start-
Amelia says as she walks into the alleyway.
Waltzes in the alleyway. Yeah, so, okay, give me a body perceive difficulty 2.
Alrighty.
I wish I had more than a 1 in perceive.
Cool.
That's
Do you
a
want to use a
9.
focus?
How do you feel about that 9?
Maybe we roll that
think
too.
I think it's a little early to make a.
Yes,
That
but
much
literally
trouble.
mined in the ground, so
Yeah.
Literally a thing, right?
that's
It
a
will
12,
also
right?
kind of thwart our stealthy approach if things start exploding.
I feel like that might be an issue.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be
That's a 10 total, isn't it?
But there's the plus from the body perceive as well.
Oh, yeah. What's the...
that's
From the body.
From
exact
body
cover.
stuff, yeah.
12. My bad, 12.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
12.
at 12. Okay, good. I was like sitting there going, seriously, you have no dots? I'm like, I'm getting
No,
concerned.
I said 2 higher than I had earlier.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to stop yourself spotting. Actually, on this side there are 2 tripwires and several of those plates on the ground. If you move too quickly, you would definitely trigger many terrible things. It looks like many terrible things are waiting for you in this little alleyway. But there is access to a door over here, and there is access on the other side of the alley. There is the door that goes into their garage. But it would take very slow, delicate movements to get through here. Unless you want to rush and make some crazy acrobatic checks or athletic checks.
No, I want I want that patrol to get as far away as possible.
Yeah, because you guys are kind of biding time, because the farther away they get, the better, right?
Slow
So
and
have we made it to the
methodical
wall
is,
then?
Huh?
Have we made it to the wall?
You have made it over to the wall, yes.
I'm gonna point this stuff out to Zuri. Just kinda
Zuri,
wave her
you gotta
over.
go fast. Right? Zuri?
Well, like I said, I'm hanging back, and if the need to follow comes, I will try to avoid the pointed out spots.
I was gonna wave you over.
Oh, okay.
You're being waved over. Okay. So you're
Consider me waved over.
all right. So you're getting up really close to Amelia. But at this point, both groups are going to arrive up against the walls where the door is on either side of the alleyway for this building, and that's when the explosion happens.
Oh, who stepped on it?
It kind of rocks the ground briefly for you guys. You have to brace because you guys are literally standing in a minefield, and you kind of turn, and the sound is just cacophonous. And in the distance, probably about 20 miles out, I mean, it is a long way out, you guys can see one of the large, it's like a 15-story structure, suddenly just erupts and starts to go down. It just erupts in flame in the distance, and there is just suddenly just a deafening, just like that rush of the backlash of it, because it was such a massive explosion, just kind of hits you guys like a wave, and there is suddenly the sounds of people inside. You can hear the turning on lights go, "What the fuck?" And they're all directed looking out the front of the building right now.
Oh, so perhaps that wasn't planned.
Okay, let's
I am going to go up
You're going to go up?
the side of the building to get to the top of the building.
Alright. So you start...
He's gonna look over to Aaron and be like, "Okay, I'm gonna see if there's like a back up top skylight kind of thing."
Okay, I'm gonna try going from the ground because I can't do that. Okay.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll let you know if there is. Just hold on for my signal.
Alright,
I'll be on channel whatever it is when I twitch my ear this way.
But I don't have a radio.
That's gonna suck then.
It doesn't really matter because you guys never established a radio station at all at any point, because you guys had a big conversation about it and never got one.
Yeah, we kind of got distracted by the other radio things that we heard.
Going up the side of the building.
So you
now.
go up the side of the building as you kind of pull yourself up to the top, kind of jibbering around as you do. Most of the outer wall of the second floor of this building is gone. There's a floor
skylights
beneath of you. There is kind of some inner walls that are still up and seem to be working, and there are 3 doors that are attached to walls up here. But there does not seem to be any windows. Everything's either boarded up or been covered up with makeshift walls that have been put over them.
The doors are not open, I take it.
No, they are closed.
Okay. I will gingerly paw at one and see if it will open without effort.
It does not open without effort.
We'll try the run and see if any of them open without effort.
Okay,
it's always good to see if they're
now,
unlocked.
are you doing the thing where you grab and go?
No, I'm just trying to pull on, and then if it doesn't pull, then.
All right. Well, none of them pull.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Svi, but I believe now that if you left my direction, you are no longer covered by my stealth.
Pretty much. I was just hoping there was nobody up here.
Yeah. Give me a stealth roll, please. Difficulty 2.
All right.
Because basically now you're gently thudding against that and making pat 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 noises on their roof, basically.
Okay. Hopefully, it's less than the giant explosion in the back.
Yeah, but they might be a little alert.
Or busy yelling at each other, and we get better stealth.
Yeah, it might be. You'll see. We'll see how you
Here's
roll.
my amazing roll. That wasn't bad. I'll bump it up by 1.
Okay, you bump it up by 1. So you pat around up there, and you start going on. Or you're not. You're just shoving.
I'm just trying to find out if it'll
none
get
of them
it.
push in.
All right.
Or
This I've heard these weird DM.
I will attempt the pull.
Right.
I'm gonna go over to the side and see if I can see the other 2 of our party.
All right. Well, one of
other...
them pulls open.
Oh.
See,
Sam, really?
Yeah, they're inside walls. I was saying that.
You're fired.
she pulls this shit.
As you do that, the guy on the other side has his radio up to his head, and we go into a combat in it.
Oh.
I'm gonna scream at his radio.
I was hoping to engage from stealth and get a huge.
Well, you can. They're looking at me.
Alright, so we are.
But it doesn't begin the combat speed.
Oh, sorry.
I forget how to do it. It's like D8 plus something, right?
No, it's D10 plus whatever anything you decide to add to it.
Okay.
I'm adding nothing. Nice.
I actually have a standard initiative score, so I will be adding to that.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
That's a
Oh,
lot
that
of
wasn't good
enemies.
at all. That was pretty bad, in fact.
I am going to add 1.
Am I on the right map?
Alright, Matt.
Let's see,
I'm just
check it.
taking you for a,
There.
taking you for an adventure.
There we go.
Come here. Oh, Nico, right over here. Make sure I have all the settings right, 'cause it should still be. Oh yeah, here. Let me just. Yeah, 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 yeah. Is that better? Everybody see now?
I can see map. I can click my token, but
Yep.
I do not have a net on the order.
I will add people and they can do stuff. And can you please put yourselves on whatever side? You'd be on the side of the building.
But I'll be over here. Okay.
Yeah, probably. And we'll just say there's an opening over here. You can come in. Probably sure gonna be your door. Where did Biko's butt go? Okay, it moved.
I put it up by my head.
All right, cool. And I will put this guy right here because you're gonna see this guy and let's see.
Nico is flexible enough to actually do that.
Put him right here, I guess, because he'll be like, what the fuck?
He robbed me of my summary execution, Svi. I need to bulldoze my way to being combat initiator next time.
Yeah.
No! I'm going!
Alright. What did Amelia? Amelia rolled a 5. 5. Alright, do we have everybody? I don't think we do. I think I'm missing
no, Erin.
And get Aaron. Yeah, because your token moved when I was grabbing it for that. So, okay, put Aaron in at that.
Pretty.
Alright, and then we will put round +1, add, and then, alright, so top of the initiative, that character is off screen, and you guys wouldn't know anything about that, so go on.
I can't seem to add myself unless I just don't know how.
Oh.
Because I'm not usually on the playground of this.
Yeah, I have to add you. Here. You're a 3 as well, right?
Yeah, I'm real bad.
Okay, let me put you before or after Aaron. Which one of you wants to go first?
Miko
Check
makes
it
it
out
well
when we get
first.
there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to see Miko get shot.
Alright, so the guy that you open the door on looks at Miko and he looks at the other people that are you now see are beyond him in this larger room. And he goes, "What the fuck?"
I'm going to begin my jamming operation. Leroy!
And so he's basically going to do that. And it's going to be loud enough that Miko's apparently screaming now on radio. And this guy yells, "What the fuck?" So everyone in the immediate proximity is going to hear this basically echoing around. But he is going to draw his gun and shoot Miko a lot. Because that would be what he do. Okay. He is using. How would he'd grab either his. He'd probably grab his. Yeah, he's got that. Okay. Yeah, he is pulling his SMG out and just spray and praying into Miko. So he'll take one action to pull it, and the other two to just spray. So you take a wound.
Ouch.
So he's suddenly you guys hear gunfire. Of this gun going off. This person right here is going
Less
to
bulletproof than initially hoped.
and going to be going. Oh no, that was loud. She is going to what does she want to do? I mean, she could shoot at the bad thing. She could. She is going to pull out her weapon as well, which a lot of these guys have SMGs. They're going to pull out their weapon, and she is going to clearly run for a door that leads down some steps. Miko, and you'll see she opens up the door and goes, "We've got!" And then that's probably as much as she can probably do for her round. Zuri, you hear all shit breaking loose inside.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Miko.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to have my turn?
I could, but I don't know that there's too much advantage of it because it's not like you
going
can
to make a
attack again.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can probably go ahead, unless you don't have a target or anything.
We're still standing outside of the building, so.
Yeah, and this is going to be where your
Where-
guys' door is, and I'll just put a thing over here for this door over here. For Aaron.
Do you? This guy, is he out of the doorway yet? Is he on the roof with me?
Yeah, he's kind of out on the little roof area with you.
Okay, so where is the door on this map?
Here, I'll just
Like, if I come over here, do I have a line to the edge of the building?
I'll just do a thing. One sec. We'll just say right there's the wall, and so this is kind of like the doorish area. We'll say like there. Okay. That help?
Okay, that's where. Kind of. So what about this thing that's like right over here on the map? Is that just not there?
It's a part of the dilapidated part of the building. It's just kind of like three walls that are kind of like not really doing too much.
So can I be here?
Surrounding him with your body?
I don't
With
think
my butt? No, I don't.
No,
mean that.
I don't think you could get inside of it. Probably. You could climb on top of it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So
Why not?
you go up it.
Jenkins.
All right.
She's going to flip around the side there and do a neat little flip with her shield here, and it goes flying off the back as she propels it like a freaking zip line. It's like top spinning,
Mhm.
and I will thunk the shield against the edge of this guy.
Okay.
Slash. Sorry, getting to it. There we go. Thrown using throw rules as an attack action. Roll against the enemy's evade.
All right. Evade is 15 on this guy.
Okay. He is right next to me, so difficulty is 1.
Mhm.
I am 2 on that one. D8 plus D10. And athletics is booned and a 2. Plus 2. Nail him.
Did you nail him?
Nice.
Yep, you hit
I
him.
did.
Okay.
Yep. Alternatively, you could choose the heavy shield not to target D3 hexes backward as long as the target has accuracy of 1, which he does. I am setting him D3 hexes off the edge of the building. Come on, baby. Roll high. I'm gonna re-roll that. Damn it! To the nope. Wait, he's hovering on the edge. Does he fall off, Sam? Can I kick him?
No, you kind of already did that. So which way? Actually, which way does he go? Because
Well, directly away from me, so he'd be over here.
Yeah, he's right here. So he's right here.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That was a move and an attack. Does the shield return? Shield returns. I'll throw it again.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't knock him into the minefield. I'm still down here.
That is exactly what's happening. I will. Do I use my last one? Yeah, this is fun. I only have 2 of these. I can reroll it 3. Flash roll D10. There we go. I hit him again. I'm gonna knock him
Alright.
D3 again. There he goes.
Alright, he goes, falls, bounces off the building, lands back down, we'll say here, hitting a mine. And this is when the fun starts.
I'm gonna die.
Should be fine.
So, so the mine.
Actually, Sam,
So
Nico was
D3
head up
backward. Yeah, so right here. Should be over here.
None.
3 hexes
No,
back.
he's bouncing.
hadn't-
He's ricocheting.
Ah.
He's,
I had an important question though.
Yeah.
Nico spent time climbing the building and running around upside there. Can I have gotten over to the door while she was doing that?
That
yeah,
does
you
seem
can
to
do
make
that.
sense.
I think.
Okay, I don't want to be
Okay,
over there.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but no. Follow me on this. So he's gonna land, and there's a 50% chance this is amazing for Sam. So high, it's amazing for Sam. Low, it's kind of boring. It's amazing for Sam. Okay, so he
Okay.
lands on one of those grenades that launches you. So, there were 2 types of grenades in this minefield. One made it worse. There's explosives and the kind that knocks you.
Is it gonna launch him back on top of the building?
I have to. No, it might. It's gonna knock him around down in the
I
alleyway.
think, yeah, momentum would continue him off in that direction. He just gets really high ahead of time.
Well, I guess he's gonna fall on the ground, hit the thing, and then go off. I've got to find the flying, the ones that knock you around grenades. I had
It's
those.
gonna find out what the ball.
What were those called? Holy crap!
Repulsion.
Repulsion. Yeah. The person that made this trap was a total psychopath. I don't know who that was. Might be me.
It's on page 253.
253. Thank you so much. Yeah. Alright, repulsor grenade. Okay, so I think I rolled to see which way it goes, right?
Yeah, that's random.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it
you
most.
can kind
I
of
mean,
determine it if you're just kind of doing it, but
yeah. Well, it ends up not going in the direction of her and or in Aaron, and it actually goes this way, and then it'll go a few times, Aaron. Where it's actually we'll roll to see if it hits another one because I don't know if it hits another repulsion grenade. It doesn't. It hits an explosion, and it bounces once from one explosion going off that seems to just propel it in directions, and then it lands on one that just explodes, and there's gore everywhere. It's like the most horrific thing.
Like light up and triumph, having just propelled somebody off a rooftop to an explosion.
To a second
it's better than
explosion.
your original first combat engagement.
Yeah.
Well, in fairness, I also didn't know who was at the bottom of this giant explosion, so it could have ended in much the same way.
Yeah.
All right. So that was Zuri's spot taken by Miko, correct? Amelia, you guys are at the other door.
Well, I was be like, wait, whose turn is it?
Yours.
My turn?
Mhm.
Yep.
I was like, shit, and I'm gonna go through the door.
All right. So you just kind of barrel through the door, or try to.
Yeah.
The door is actually locked
God damn it.
because you guys didn't actually get some time on that. So the door is locked. You can do an athletics check to try to just force it open, though.
Oh, I'm super gonna do that.
All right. I'm gonna say we'll say difficulty 2 on this. I think
Okay.
probably because you're just forcing open a locked door. You wanna spend a point?
Let me see what I got real quick in athletics. I have a boon, so can I succeed on a 10?
Yep. Succeed on 10. You go
So
right
that's-
Oh
through.
no.
That's
Does
a
it still work for
12.
skill checks in combat?
Yeah, the only thing,
Okay.
the boons are specifically weird for ranged combat and melee. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
They
So
still
yeah,
work.
you can barrel through that. You can use half your movement after you get through the door. I'll say.
Okay, so I'm just like, she just like tries to open the door and run in and just kind of bounces face first off of it, takes a few steps back, and then just wheels back and kicks the door open. And what is my movement? It is 1. Wait, that's my progression tracker. Where's my actual thing? 4. Okay, so
Yeah, you can use two moves, so you can get 2 squares in, and that'll be basically the result of your athletics check, and that is what you see when you come in. Is all these guys, and they've got their guns out. The 2 over at the console have assault rifles, and this person over here has a sophist. Or actually, not sophist. What you call it? Would be a sophist. They wouldn't have that. That's dumb. They're gonna have a big shotgun.
Then I'm just gonna like run in, just kind of screech to a halt, look at him, just like, holy shit! Did you guys see that explosion?
And one of the guys over here is gonna go. Thrift, is that you?
Yeah.
Shit!
Guys, you gotta see this.
Alright, give me a communication check. I'll see if you can BS them. You do actually, you were actually one of them at one point, and one of them does recognize you. He might not recognize the circumstances of you not being with them right now. But give me a communication roll. We'll say difficulty 1.
Okay, so communication. So that's exert, right? Community
Yep,
exert?
community exert.
Okay.
I'm sure you're
so
great at this.
1.
Can't imagine you being not great at this.
I'm actually pretty good at this.
Alright, yeah.
So.
Alright.
That's what I got.
The other 2 in the room just kind of look over at that guy like, what the fuck? You know this person?
Real quick, I do have a fault in communication. I don't know exactly what that
Oh!
Sam can select to target 14.
Oh, I can set the target to 14, or I can do other things to it. I forget what the other things were, but I'll just say it's 14. But you passed because you got a 15. So yay. So yeah, you get past it despite your fault, and you can pick some random cutesy name that gang member would have had. What do you want to call him?
Fiddle'em Ben.
We'll call him Fiddle.
Okay.
There. He was Fiddle. He was always fiddling with shit. Alright, so his real name was probably Ben, but you guys called him Fiddle for some reason, because he was somehow shorter than Ben. But yeah, he kind of says, and the other 2 people don't look like they're immediately going to shoot you right now. Right now. They're all kind of like, like looking around, like they're on edge, but that. What else are you doing? You got 2 actions.
I'm just like, guys, a whole goddamn building just exploded.
I know, what the fuck, man? Them RPF are messed up! Yeah, we're gonna wreck their faces!
How are we not standing out here looking at the fire right now?
But dude, you can't even see it. Fucking building's in the way. Why'd you come look on the monitor? And sure enough, they have a monitor with like a really grainy. Yeah, this is fast chatter.
I'll just be like, here, show me, and I'll start heading over there.
Okay, so use your movement to get over there.
There is actually a rule for that. So.
Oh, there is? Cool. What is the rule?
For having a conversation amidst the fight.
What's the rule?
It's like a cinematic chatter step. If everybody is in a situation where they can talk for a while.
Okay. Well, they're having their cinematic chatter for these guys, and that means that these guys aren't taking their combat step. Unfortunately, it is now Zuri's turn, and Zuri, you're kind of hearing all this, yelling, "Hey, so and so."
Actually, before I walk over there, I'm just go like, okay, I'm gonna come over there and look up the monitor.
Well, you did say I'm coming over there, and then you walked off.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, is that as far as I can get where I am, or can I move over to them?
And that's probably as far. So I'm saying some of this
cool.
been chatter.
Zuri's like, we've been betrayed.
What? would I realize what is going on? What?
Well, there have been some explosions around the side of this building. There's some weird chatter going on from Amelia with Fiddle right now, and there was the explosion outside. I think you could try to do a logic check to piece this together, but it's really kind of what you want to make of it right now. I wouldn't force you to a roll.
I'm gonna try that logic check.
All right. What would you feel is an appropriate difficulty?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, I'm gonna lean towards 1 or 2 here. I think it's not a 0 because there's a lot of weird things you don't know about. Let's say 1. Say difficulty 1.
Okay. 10 plus 1 8, and I actually have a boon in logic, so I
Okay.
would like to succeed on a 10.
All right, let's see if you succeed on a 10.
No.
All right, so you don't know what's going on.
Traitor!
You might feel betrayed right now. You don't know these people. I mean, you met her within the last 24 hours. She might be selling you up the creek right now. Why do they know her? That is probably really upsetting to you. And a big set of white text is going across your vision that says danger.
Don't sell me out, Dark Passenger.
Thank you. I hadn't figured. Well, with the rifle ready, I'm gonna roll up here to the corner of the door so I can actually see what's going on inside.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And I will.
These people are acting pretty homey with Zuri right now, or with Amelia right now. And Amelia doesn't have a weapon brought to bear at them right yet, so they all have their weapons lowered. This isn't the music I wanted.
Really don't want to shoot a teammate in the back, so.
You know what they did to you. You don't want that.
A good point.
And she keeps talking about you're so pretty, right?
Shoot one of them.
Okay.
Amelia's betrayed
will-
you. It's the only reasonable option from what you've thought through.
I think I can kind of see that guy.
You could slam the door and run.
Yeah, probably roll right over a mine. No, thank you.
Why do you ruin everything that I want?
I already did that last game.
Mm-hmm.
Decide in 10, 9.
8, 7,
Yeah, go on.
6,
What are you doing?
5, 4, 3.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot.
Okay. Was that your shoot roll?
No, that was my decide what to do. roll.
Okay. I wanted it to be your shoot roll. Okay.
I'm a wargame. If I'm not sure what to do, I'll roll a dice.
Okay.
I would like to. Whoops. I would like to shoot that guy, cat, person, whatever.
Okay, so you're gonna try and do that. Do you have clean corners? Or do you... Yeah, I guess you could... Yeah,
It's not perfectly clear, but
it's not perfectly clear, but yeah, you can kind of get it.
it's,
Yeah,
I
you can
think
get it.
it's what
If
is
I hold-
called
if-
blocked.
Yeah, just give him cover.
Yeah, let's go give him slight cover. So,
So
be a
plus
17
2
to hit.
blocked.
17 to hit to get the guy
Okay.
at console.
Good thing I bought fearsome aim.
Oh, does
So
that let
let-
you ignore cover? Good.
But not ignore cover. It I think reduces evade by 2, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Cover,
yeah.
cover bonuses by fade by 2, so gets rid of the block basically.
Yeah, so basically you're rolling for a 15.
That should be 2d8.
Mhm.
Plus, what is my ranged combat? 2.
And whatever the accuracy of the gun is.
Yeah, I think that's actually -1, but let me check. I haven't actually checked if that changed. Yeah, there it is -1. Well, never mind.
Okay, so you shoot, it goes wide. You still have an action left.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Try again.
Yeah, I'll try again.
Make it count.
Shoot them!
It's probably still not enough.
That's a miss because it's a 15.
Damn
So,
it.
all right. So the shot goes wide, and then the other one hit one of them. The first one clips the side of the corner, and there's a crack, and then the second one goes right over the guy's head and sparks the console behind him, taking off the W key that mysteriously was on the smart device, and you just see him turn his head in sudden fear at something that happened there. Aaron, that guy died.
Okay.
That guy died a
Bounced
lot.
first.
That's...
Aaron's gonna cross his fingers and try and open this door.
Alright, it is locked.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, that's
are
it.
there
Going
any-
home.
Yeah, are there any open windows or anything?
The windows are
Holes.
boarded up.
Well, I guess I'll break myself and by trying to bash this down.
Alright. Difficulty 2, I think, is what I used on Amelia, so same on that side. Unless you have tools or something like that and you want to try and, like,
Nope.
do something. Okay.
Nope. Can't do it.
Nope. Okay, so first swam. Nope. You want to try again?
Well, there's bugger all else to do, so I should, I guess.
Alright, so you slam
Okay.
into it. And
I'm
it the first time you slam into it and it gives a little bit. The second time you do it and then suddenly it pops and you're like, oh my god, action hero, but god, your shoulder hurts. And you'll get half your movement into the room when you complete, and then you still have an action left.
Half rounded up or down?
Rounded.
Everything rounds up.
Round up.
Okay. Right.
It's going to err on the side of whatever that is, so yeah.
Well, actually, when the door opens, is there anything revealed?
There's
it empty?
It's pretty empty down here. So yeah, this overhang is actually just part of the upper floor right here. So don't worry about that. You can technically go under it, and then there is
Okay.
a doorway
Is there the
going
wall
down
here?
here. There's a doorway right here, but there's a wall right across that.
Is
so.
that door open or closed?
It is open,
Okay.
and you can see Amelia from straight across because you can go straight under that.
Right.
So
Well, does the athletic sheet breaking down door break stealth?
I would say it probably would make you have to redo a stealth check, yeah. Because it would be kind of a slam and then bust the door down, right?
Okay. Does being out of sight of anybody count as being in cover 3?
Yeah, I mean they can't see you, so.
Right. Okay. So as part of the movement, right. So I end up 1, 2, 3, 4 in, and then I will do a second move and the stealth as I go. Stealth difficulty 2, except 2, 3, target 10. Although that doesn't mean anything. I fail. I guess I'll use my last boon on one of those 8s.
Or your last things?
Focus.
Okay, so that'll bring you back up to... You technically
7,
succeed.
8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, I technically succeed. It's just a low score.
Yeah, so let me write down what the score is for your stealth. What is it?
11.
11? Okay. Alright, so that way I know it's an 11.
Right,
So.
and so 1, 2, 3. I guess I may as well stop here. That's my turn.
Alright, so you stop there. The this guy's turn. He's gonna go, I don't know what the fuck that is! I'm getting out of here! One, two.
I thought you had a double simplify on stealth.
Oh, I do. Yeah. Oh, let me re-roll that.
Yeah,
2d10.
roll that again. Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Holy
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's not an 11 then. It's a 20.
It's a 20, yeah. I didn't have to use some focus.
Alright.
Yeah, gotta remember to double simplify. And also, things are like fucking complicated to see me now.
Yeah. Alright, so he comes running down the steps from upstairs for the people that are downstairs. And he's pointing back. There's like a fucking monster up there! What the fuck? And he just kind of gets cut off there, and he's going to pull his pistol out, looking around panickedly. We'll say high or low. Does he know Amelia? Actually, yeah, he knows Amelia, but he's got his pistol out and he's pointing back in the direction that he came, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna use his movement to come back here and try and take cover. And Fiddle is gonna take his turn. He's gonna look over at Amelia and go, "Shit! Look out behind you!" 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to move there, taking his rifle and try to shoot Zuri. Because yeah.
Rude. What did I do to him?
You shot his buddy, or you shot his buddy right next to him.
Well, yeah, but that didn't involve him.
I'm pretty sure he didn't like it though. Alright, let me look at the gear score of the rifle he is using, because he's not using anything as nice as what you have, but you know.
Which means he's probably give him +1 to hit.
It's an assault rifle, it gives him gear score of
it's more
1. And then you don't add body or skill, right?
No. Well, you add range combat, but
Yeah.
that's all.
Oh,
It's like any check. The only extra bonus is the accuracy of the weapon.
Okay, so he's got that. So we'll do, this is his attack on Zuri. I don't think a 14 hits.
Let me check. My evade is actually 14.
Okay, holy shit.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that is bad.
That is bad. That's
an exploit then.
alright,
Yep.
so what does exploit give me? Because I always forgot.
Just an extra wound.
Alright,
It's an
so
automatic wound.
automatic wound plus that. Oh my god, why do I hurt Tygon? Alright, well, he could have done that in one move, and he already had his rifle out, so he's going to take another shot at Zuri. And that'll miss.
Oh,
So the other one goes wide. So just crack! And he shoots at the thing. He's standing in front of Amelia all defensively, like he's protecting her. Monster.
Hey, Sammy, you know what?
Huh?
Because I was stupid and bought the stupid shift hide,
Huh?
that's actually a total of 3 wounds.
Oh,
no.
shit! Why do I hurt you so? Alright.
I don't know. Why do you hate me so much, Sammy?
She's gonna come out of this room and she's gonna be like, "What the hell's going on?" And this is a melee user. And they're gonna. Do you get an approachment thing?
I don't know that she does with a weapon that size.
What weapon are you using, Tygon?
A big. Used to be that you get it with every weapon.
I'm checking.
No, it still gets it. It's not a heavy weapon. It's just a big sniper rifle.
Medium or larger weapons cannot fire point blank except as threat response. Okay. So yeah, you can fire on the way in.
Okay, so you want to get a fire on the way in?
It's a regular attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it should be this way. Nope.
Are you supposed to have that -1?
Yeah, it's the rifle's got low accuracy.
Ah.
Okay, so that's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so she moved. She's gonna make 2 attacks on you. I don't know if she'll hit you, but she is bringing in a very fancy-looking hard edge.
Oh
So,
no.
here comes in swings. That's a miss. I think that's a miss as well. So the blade goes to either side of you as you kind of whoop, 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 out of the way, and it seems to like it ripples with electricity a little bit because it might need a shock ability on it. So it's fun.
Oh
see.
dear.
That guy died. I'm taking him out of the net. This lady is looking off in the direction that all that went through because she kind of got a little bit of a glimpse of him going off over the edge there, and she's just gonna back down here, and then she's taking a support action to do the smart thing and close and lock the door. Didn't want to deal with what's upstairs right now. She already pulled her weapon, so she's gonna. She did that. That was support. The thing. She still has an action. She sees a lot of stuff going on down that way, so she's going to move further into the room. She'll go to here, and that's her action. Zuri.
There's someone with a really, really big ouchie melee weapon, so I want to nope out of there. I just need to check a...
Noping is a good plan. I approve of noping.
There. Okay, what is my...
I have the benefit of not having anybody with a giant like snake creature that can just phase through walls, and I can use doors appropriately.
I just realised something unfortunate.
What?
I can't get into that room and stealth fight.
Just because of the
10
range?
10 hexes, yeah.
This is an overhang, though, isn't it? So if that door is open, can't you go under this overhang?
What, and just fire through the doorway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, there's a bad guy right here.
It's also a bad guy right there. You can kind of go around.
I cannot shoot him at all.
Oh.
Okay, I am gonna risk both getting hit while leaving, while moving within. Oh no, technically we're not in combat because she hasn't hit me.
She swung at you though, so I think it still counts, doesn't it?
I will check.
I did not think that you had to actually like connect. I thought you just had to make the attack.
Checking. Bad. Here we go. Successfully hit.
Okay.
Okay, so I am using the boost thing and move here.
Oh, minefield Tygon.
Yeah, I know, but I rather risk the minefield than.
Oh my god, that's a lot of the minefield too. Oh. Okay.
Would they be right up against 3 feet to the edge of the building? They would blow up their own building if they exploded.
They don't care about the building.
That's where their printer is, though. Also, how do they get around their building?
They know the path. Take it slow. They're manic. Okay.
Tygon, boost on the wall.
I have to boost in a straight line.
But you're against the wall, Lucio. It.
I guess that would work. Yeah.
Eat your Lucios. Come on.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Does that mean Tygon's gonna be mid-air for this combat? Or do they have to land?
Well, just for this movement.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say, do they land at the end of it, or do they just go stay on the
Yeah,
wall?
they can. You don't stay on it. It's for
Okay,
the
so
duration.
I have the grip sheet, so I can stay on the wall.
Oh well, then
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so Tygon is technically on the wall now.
It's time to heal up.
All right, so we're just gonna like put a little there. You're on the
I
wall.
wish it was.
You're on the wall. All right, so you're gonna do that. So you moved and you did that, and that was, is that a double move for you or a double action, or is that, what is that?
That was 2 movements.
Okay. Do you have anything else you want to do? Do you want to like suck it up and heal up a little bit?
That is a good idea.
You know, you can get a whole hit point doing that.
You can shoot.
Shoot what?
They're at a
The
weird
person who just
angle
attacked
now
you.
because basically the wall is the floor. I don't think they would have line of sight to shoot the person.
Yeah, no, that definitely not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, support action. That gives me one wound back, right?
Yep. You'll get 1 wound back, so you can do that. All right. Amelia,
Okay.
your best friends are on your side. There's so many of them here. Amelia, they're your best friends.
So, drawing my gun,
Mm-hmm.
as is everybody else in the room,
Yeah.
I'm gonna head over to this person.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm approaching, I'm just holding out like my empty hand, just like, holy shit! Quick, give me your comm.
He goes, what the fuck? No! Get your own! I'm not falling for this again!
It's like, don't argue with me. This fucking live fire situation going out there. Do they look distracted?
They look distracted in the fact that there's explosions everywhere and they think they're under attack, and they have their weapon in their both hands, so...
Okay, then I'm just gonna put my gun in their face and pull the trigger.
Okay, give me a shot.
At 2, Amelia.
And it's complicated because it's point blank, I think.
It is complicated, yep.
Is it complicated if they're surprised?
I think they are technically, like... I would almost count this like the first round of combat attack thing. I don't know.
So then it's simplified, so
yeah,
it'll counteract it.
we'll counter it out. So just take the shot.
So what do I roll?
It's difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2.
Body and range combat.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the accuracy of the gun.
Normally being this close, you would have a problem shooting, but because you're getting away with it, you're not having to deal with that right now. So just normal difficulty 2.
Okay, so that'd be 2d8.
Mm-hmm.
And
plus the range combat and the accuracy of the gun.
My range combat is 3. And my weapon's accuracy is...
Tell me it's a 0. Tell me it's a 0.
Where's my goddamn gun? There it is. It's 3.
It's 3? Okay, well you overkill shooting this guy then. What the hell gun are you using?
Most of the pistols are pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Surefire.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Well, anyway, so you shoot and you get them. So go ahead and roll me some damage.
Okay. I actually need to. I didn't make a macro for this.
No, you didn't. Why didn't you make a macro?
I don't know.
I don't know why we're so like reliant on macros. Just type it in. It's like 2 dice.
Why didn't you make a macro?
It's any amount faster.
Yeah.
To do a macro. Okay, so it's just 5d4.
Plus whatever your range attack
My range
damage
attack
modifier.
is...
The range attack bonus. It's probably a 2.
Is that on the... I'm sorry,
it's equal to your mind stat score unless you've done something to boost it through landmarks.
I have a ranged attack of 3.
That's your actual like modifier.
What's your mind stat?
My mind stat exert is 2.
All right, so add to
that's
that.
what it is unless you've added stuff to it on landmarks. Ranged attack bonus is a straight damage bonus.
All right. Yeah.
It is on the first page of the character sheet.
Yeah. I'm assuming you probably don't have it.
It's not the proficiency score.
The RAB, yeah. Which I don't know if it's calculating right. It's just
that's. I do have a +1 from.
Okay.
Okay.
From
then it's 3.
So that's 3. So it's 14.
Yep.
All right. Their armor gives them that, so they have. Yeah, it's not quite enough. So the shot, you hit them in the head, and the armor they're wearing has a sudden bullet indentation right at their forehead, and there's a slight trickle of blood, and their eyes like go to points as they suddenly realize they have been betrayed.
We have 3 total.
No, she's firing at point blank. It's an automatic wound.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
All
the trade-off for being that close.
right. Okay. Well, it sinks in deep into their skull, and there's blood, but it's yeah.
I can shoot again, right?
Mhm.
It's plus RAB plus accuracy.
No, it's only plus.
No.
It's your
Range combat
range combat
plus your gun's accuracy bonus.
plus your gun's accuracy bonus. So
Yeah, that's what I just asked.
No, RAB is a different thing.
RAB is range attack bonus, and it's actually your bonus to your damage.
Oh,
So
okay.
when you say RAB, it's a different thing. I
Okay,
know
so it's just my range combat, so
Yeah.
that would be plus 5 total.
You have 5 in your range
so-
combat? How?
No, including the weapons.
Oh,
Exactly.
I guess.
including the okay. I was like, holy crap. Okay, so I'm like, whoa,
Sorry.
holy shit. Okay, so yeah, 17 you hit.
And just an auto wound.
No, it's exploit. So the first attack got it. The second
Oh,
one's just
right.
going to do damage.
Okay, and it's just off.
So that's at 18 total.
Oh, it's 18 total. Okay, yeah, that does
Yeah,
that
if
does
my
an
RAB
additional wound.
adds to it.
Yeah, that's an additional wound then. So yeah, he takes a shot and you get him in the neck, and blood starts to spark out of it. It kind of sinks in past the armor, and he does not look happy for reasons involving not wanting to die.
I was really hoping this person would be dead after that.
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess that's me.
If you'd done like a little more damage on the first shot, the second shot would have killed him.
Stupid ones.
Yeah, a lot of ones there. All right,
Yeah.
so you turn and take a shot, which that's gonna make him think maybe he doesn't like you.
Well, I mean, I guess you can kind of decide if you really want to. Like, what's their endure score?
Their endure score is 16.
So how far were they from a third wound?
They weren't close. Well, actually, let me see. It was
15 plus 11.
15 plus 11. So
This is 26.
Yeah.
They were at. You said 16.
yeah, 16 endure.
Yeah, not very close.
Yeah, it's not that close. So anyway, so
Yeah.
he's going to go ahead and well, he's gonna have to shoot point blank because you shot point blank. I don't think the rifle does really good for that.
It can't.
It can't. Okay. So they're going to back away from you, I guess, and then I don't think that will provoke anything because I don't think you can.
Yeah,
There's
they're not in melee, but the medium and larger range weapons can't fire point blank except as third response. So they're
Alright,
gonna have to back up a little bit.
They're gonna back up to there, and then they're gonna shoot with their rifle. So. And that will be plus that. Alright, assuming that misses, and then we'll take a second shot. I'm assuming that misses. So I take 2 shots, so they're kind of trying to handle this gun that requires 2 hands while trying to staunch their own bleeding that they aren't really appreciating right now. Miko, you were abandoned.
They left.
Yep.
Did I win?
Huzzah!
I'm pretty sure
Alright.
that means you won, yeah. Good job.
She doesn't know what's on the other side of this wall right now. She's gonna take a deep breath. Okay. Maximum effort.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna zoom in here. There's a door. We're
Yes.
going right into the door. Bam.
Door is closed.
Hell.
And
I hope
locked.
it gets out of my way. I will impact the door.
Try to play chicken with the
Yeah.
door.
Door does not move. Alright, do you want to do an athletics check to force door down?
Yes.
Alright,
That's what I'm trying to do with this movement here.
alright.
Roll. I believe it's 3, succeeding on a 10.
Mhm.
Athletics is no, it's a 2. Okay, there we go. Bam.
All right, you succeed. You can do half your movement into the next room.
4, 5. Well, I wasn't done with my movement. Should I just finish my movement?
No, it's gonna
'Cause I was
take an
trying to hit
action to do the athletics check, and then I give you half your movement for it. That's what I'm doing.
Alright.
So
So, in that case, I end up here.
look, there's people.
There are people. I found the people.
Congrats.
Shit! Actually, would that cause a threat response from her?
I do not provoke it on my first move.
It's natural.
Okay. That's your second move though, because you used your first move to get to the other side of the door.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. In which case, I just won't go as far. Alright, we got 2. Where is this? Trying to get to my weapon. Just looking at everybody else's stuff. There it is.
Hmm.
Okay, 1, 2. Drink, 1, 2. Here, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2. Sad that I don't have the axe right now.
Let it
Alright,
rip!
yeah,
Are
essentially
you
it.
sure that's sad?
I don't really think it's sad for most people in the party that you don't have this axe.
She is going to grin excitedly as she has located the prey that is in front of her, and then
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll do it. Right there.
Okay.
Spin.
Now, does that provoke threat responses for any of these guys?
For that one, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, for both of them.
Okay. Alright, we'll do the one I know the roll on first. So we'll do the kitty as a 13 will miss, which I know that. Fiddle will also shoot at you. He has slightly better dice, but not really. So he also misses.
Very good.
And so
She's gonna get in there. As she's moving faster and faster across the area, the sleeve that she's wearing on her back, that is the motion wave extension device, will begin gathering energy on the way over there until she gets there. And will spin around violently and explode in all directions.
Wait, the motion wave extension can do that?
Yeah, it's got spin.
Wow, I didn't notice that. That's awesome.
you don't have to take an attack action?
No, I do have to attack, but I'm just saying what it's doing.
Yeah, but
Is-
you had to move to the door, and you had to do your action to get through the door. And your third action would be you moving there. How would you have an attack action?
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm
Sorry, I
wondering.
just lost track of how many actions I had.
That's what I was saying. How are you doing all this?
Alright, I knock over the door.
Alright, you knocked over the door. You're waiting because you want to have your spin.
Well, I'd just end up dying if I stepped out there, so yeah, I'm done.
Alright. Alright, so Aaron.
Right, what's this person got? Shock stick or?
Oh yeah,
are
they have a sword. They have a sword.
And this person?
That person over there has a pistol.
Okay. I will take a shot at this person if I can see them.
Yep, you can see him.
Right. They are exactly 10 away from me. Does that count for luck or?
Yeah, well, it'll count, I think. Should count. I think it's within 10, right?
3, 4,
Mhm.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, they've got to be more than 10 away from me, so I think they're actually a hex too close. Right, so I will shoot at this person instead.
Okay. They have
They-
a little bit of cover because of the they were taking cover.
I make cover blocked, and then I take cover down by 2, so I don't think there's any cover bonus.
Okay. Good to know. So 15.
15.
I made it really easy. They're all 15s and they're all 16 in turn.
You're attacking from stealth, so your attack is simplified.
Yep. So it's down by 1, which means I've got a feeling 3, so I'm 2 above. Yes. Wait, hang on. 1. Yes. So 2d10. Plus 3 plus 1. Pistol. I miss. I'll re-roll that too.
Oh.
Wow. And I guess I'll use my other readiness to bump it up by 1.
Alright, so you hit.
Yeah. Alright, so that's an auto wound plus.
Plus get 16, I guess, basically. Or get it so that you use this between the next 2 shots, you get 16.
Nice.
Oh, that's another wound.
That'll hurt.
And there's 2 more.
Does max dice do anything on the attack?
I think it does.
Actually, I think it does, yeah.
Just a second.
Only when you have exploit, I think.
Which guy did?
Which does, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! I didn't catch that.
Yeah,
Wow.
she was doing an exploit shot, so I
Because she's
I think
doing
she might
some
have just
stuff.
killed him.
You may have just killed him. Exploit attack rolls unmodified max damage. Epic strike.
Alright, so Aaron kind of pokes the pistol around, nervously. I'm assuming you kind of straighten your arm and you give it a squeeze of that
Take a
trigger.
deep breath.
And you want take that deep breath. You've never done this before. I don't think you've ever killed.
Nope.
And you just headshot, and he crumples.
Nice.
And
You
he
needed
never.
to have a line going into that. Mama's told me there'd be days like this.
And you still have an action.
I still have 2 actions, in fact.
You still have actions, yeah.
Well, technically, 2 actions. I will see if I get that for combat below. Well, this.
You don't want to move back a hex and then shoot the other person?
No, because I'm not going to get another exploit this turn, so I may as well break my stealth combat by shooting somebody closer. So I guess I'll. What's this person holding?
This person over here has, I believe they have a rifle. Yeah.
Okay, I'll shoot at them.
Actually, they had an SMG. That's what they have. Yeah, they had an SMG.
This is no longer simplified because it doesn't work. So that's a D8 plus D10. That's 4 total. Okay, I think that's a hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
15.
15, just short.
Oh, also, I'm actually forgetting to add my ranged attack bonus, so plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Any
so
accuracy
then
bonus?
that is a wound.
Nope,
My
I'm
ranged
done.
attack bonus, not range. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's the wrong roll.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, so basically, you pull back from the first shot and you immediately home in on the next person and pop a shot, and she takes it right in the back of the shoulder. And she looks
Okay.
around curiously, wondering what the hell just shot her.
No, she sees me.
Oh, she sees you? Okay.
I cannot
Well,
stealth shot within this range.
okay, well, she looks over and sees you, and she's also gonna look back and see the door's open. Oh, fuck!
Right,
You have
so
an action
my
left?
pistol. I've got an action left, and my pistol gives me -3 on the try to get the bonus thing for each attack I've done, so that's -6. So I may as well go for it, even though I've only got 3.
Alright, good luck.
What is that? 2d10?
10, yeah.
2d10 -6.
Let me do this.
Damn it.
Not quite.
No. Right, that's my turn.
Way more epic music we were having. Okay, so Aaron's done that.
Oh, by the way, if this guy had any grenades or anything, that's the charge. Oh shit, they're -2 endure as well. Gotta remember that.
Oh yeah, you need to remember that. Okay, that guy did have grenades on him.
Oh no.
This is a problem because those crates he is near also have grenades.
Oh no. My stuff! Allie, you've taken my stuff again!
We're just gonna let me just have a little thing here. This and that. And this explodes and is now on fire. I'm actually gonna do damage to her. She's gonna get caught in the outline of this hotspots going off.
Oh, think of all the goodness I could have done with that stuff.
We'll see. I'm gonna roll.
Rip stuff.
Alright, she's gonna get hit by 2 hotspots at the edge. They're going off. I think that might kill her. I'm 16. Because that's like 60? Yeah, that'll kill her. So yeah, the person by the door suddenly gets just, and that person dies. Luckily, they don't explode, and their grenades don't explode. But there is now a fire in that corner of the room. Fiddle is gonna be like, "What the fuck? The hell's going on? Traitor!"
Some commando shit going on here.
This
he's
day, Aaron earned the nickname Killer.
Yeah, he's going to yell traitor and bring his weapon to bear on Amelia because she's the easiest to see one.
I'm just like, I fucking turned on the gang 6 months ago, idiot.
Alright, he
Keep
misses
up.
on his first shot, misses on his second shot.
He's overcome by rage.
He's like, just shoot the fuck out of her, and he's gonna back up to this room so he's got a little bit more cover because he thinks that's gonna help. It's not. All right, she died. She's still alive. She has an SMG.
I thought she had a rifle.
No, remember I said that she had an SMG. 'Cause I said, oh wait, no wait, she had the SMG because there's the two rifle users are Fiddle and the Kitty, and the two SMG users, and then there was the one thing. All right, and the other guy had an SMG and he flew off the thing. Okay, so all right, she's gonna move up on 1, 2, 3. She can move right there. What's close for the SMGs? I forget. You have to be right up on them, or
We'll check.
I thought it was just short range, wasn't it?
I think it's short range.
At point blank range.
Point blank, yeah. So you need to be a hex away.
all right.
So she'll provoke a response. From
Alright, she's
Amelia.
provoking a response from Amelia. She moves up.
What does that mean?
You just roll it a hit
You can roll a
with your
shot.
ranged attack.
Difficulty 2?
It's a miss. Oh, actually, wait.
That's-
What's your accuracy and stuff? What's your?
That's gonna be a grand total of 19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
just
a
to
hit.
make things up, you can do that onto the roll with a plus and then number.
So you rolled 19. You hit her. Roll damage.
You don't
Oh,
do
come on.
damage on the threat responses. It's an automatic wound.
Oh, it's an automatic wound. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
she takes a wound as she comes up. You pop her, and then she's just going to unload with the SMG. So you'll take a wound. I'll take her 2 actions there. Zuri, you are hanging off the side of the wall. There was an explosion inside.
Yeah, not risking that door.
You want to go through that door?
No, not really.
You want to go up the building?
Yeah,
You wanna go
I'm
up the
just
building?
gonna go up the building and try to go across.
All right. How big's your move?
My move is 5, I
There we
think.
go.
Yeah, my move
All right.
is
Are you gonna do your? Or you can only do your speedy thing on a double, right? So yeah. We'll say it'll take like 3 of your move to go all the way to the top of the building.
Okay.
To that dilapidated second floor, and then you can start moving across. We'll just assume that you're on the roof for wherever you move yourself now. So I don't know how much movement you want to spend.
Oh, actually, yeah, you did have to roll damage there. It just has exploit. So you do the wound and potentially another one if you had enough damage there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it's that's gonna be
That wouldn't have been
16
enough.
damage.
Oh, would it have been 16?
yeah, it's +3 with my RAD.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 16.
16.
Let me actually just change this to accommodate that or to reflect that.
What?
+3. Okay.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess she just dies and she doesn't get a shot.
Haha!
So yeah, she comes running up on you, pulling the SMG out, and you pop, and you get her right in the center of the neck, and it goes right up through, right up at an angle through the top of her cog brain and blows out.
It's the second neck shot you've made today. You seem to think you're in a cortical stack game. That's not really what we do here.
All right, so Zuri, move yourself across the thing however far you want. Like I said, -3 of your move, but you can move. We'll just assume you're
I
up top.
thought you meant it would take all 3. It would take 3 movement actions.
No, it'll take 3 hexes of your movement. I'm just putting a little
Okay.
tag on you because we're gonna assume you're going across the roof of the map where it is right now.
Yeah, I know that makes sense. So, just to clarify, can I get to this, or would I have to go all the way across and down to use this entrance?
Which entrance? I'm trying to figure out where you're at pointing at.
The
Okay.
one that Aaron came in.
Yeah.
That's on the ground floor.
That's on the ground floor.
Can,
Or you can go all the way over here and get to the top. You can't go to that because that's inside. You'd have to.
Okay, so I would have to go around like.
Yeah, you'd have to go around there.
Okay, well this one is probably closer then.
That one's probably closer.
So 3 to get up.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. 1, 2. 5, and I'm just gonna try for a third
Yeah, you might
movement.
as well. Might as well try.
Yeah. So that was 2d10 and under initiative, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh wait, that was just one. Sorry.
No,
Just
well,
roll-
it's a good
just
start,
roll
though.
another D10.
Roll
Roll
another
another
D10.
D10.
Roll another D10.
Yay!
You did
Yes!
it! Yay! So you can do it.
Huzzah.
Move some more. So you're just skating across through the rubble and everything up top, and just
Yep.
kind of making your way across. All right. So Zuri is hightailing it across the top because it's not safe that way. Amelia, you just took down one of the gang members.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the cat.
Okay. I would
already
believe
got
that
a-
you'll probably shoot the cat. Miss.
16.
Oh, hit.
Yeah, you're gonna add D+ into your macro for that as well.
All right.
I have to make a new macro. I'm just gonna.
All right. So that is under on that one. So you want to take another shot?
I sure do. That one is
Even better. So that's a hit.
18.
How do you get that so much?
The gun's pretty accurate. It's plus 3.
Oh right, the gun. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the
I've
gun's
got
very
plus
accurate.
2 skill and plus 3 accuracy.
Yeah. No. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah,
That-
it's
that not all
it's
weapons
amazing. Not all guns are really shit.
are.
All right, you plunk him once in the right shoulder. He rears back, and then the second shot gets him in the side of the head, and he goes down. Unless your ammo does something in particular that would cause him to maybe explode in a different way.
No, I think I just got regular ammo.
Thank God.
We already lost a lot of stuff.
All right, so he sinks to his knees and falls down, or actually he probably just falls like a sack of meat just to the side. And you've taken 2 shots, and you can see Fiddle kind of using stuff back there, but there's nobody else apparently
1, 2,
loose.
3, 4. Nope, that's gonna. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Is this
Hmm.
Can I scoop up this cog's body for some small amount of cover?
I don't know. I'd have to ask the developer. Is that possible to pick up a dead body and use it for cover?
There is actually a technique for doing such things. You made it.
That turns it into a shield, but I mean, it's just stuff. You can call it blocked.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. We give you a +2. So,
All right,
you
then
can
I'm
pick
just
up the body. It will take both hands, so you won't be able to shoot probably while you're doing that. I'm
Oh,
assuming
okay.
because you're kind of
well,
holding
I'm
it
not-
up.
Oh, okay. I'll just use it for cover for now.
Okay, so you're picking up this dead body and you're like, this is proper spiral behavior. Good job.
Just holding it up. I'm just holding it up in such in front of me,
Puppeteer it.
so that it's just like harder to shoot me for the time being until such time as it's my turn again, and then I'll drop it.
All right. So it's Miko's turn.
Does this have a door on it?
Oh,
That's a doorway. Yeah, it's not. Oh, it's not closed though.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Can I do one last thing?
Yeah. What?
Like when I'm just gonna pick that up, just be like, just put it down and come out, Ben.
Okay. Well, you can say that. You kind of use your action to pick it up, but you can say that. So you said that.
That's all I'm doing.
That's
Yeah.
Miko's turn.
Yep, that's all I wanted.
All you want to do. Let's see him.
Gonna
turn into-
look through the doorway over here and see the giant fire. Be like, well, I guess that. Okay.
Uh-huh.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Vroom.
From.
Look at what's going on over here. Should dash out over here. I attack. There's nobody here either. And then she's gonna glance down at the bottom and see this guy in the room, and then raise a little eyebrow, and she'll step over here and she'll close the door and lock it.
Nice.
Well, you can close the door. Do you have the ability to lock it?
Well, I kind of assumed that if it is a closet situation, it would be locked from like. do you lock it from within so that you can keep
No,
yourself in
I
there?
was just
Like,
saying,
what is
saying, do you have a key card kind of thing? But yeah, okay, we'll just say you lock it. We'll say it's one of those little, door handle ones you can lock. You just lock it. You lock
She'll
it.
click it. Like, yeah, sucks, doesn't it?
Oh.
Is that what we hear from the other room? Oh.
You
No,
didn't
no.
think the double kill that you did with the giant explosion was enough for you?
No.
Alright, so there is a long lingering set of moments there. Fiddler is in the room with the door locked. Do you
We
guys
should put
wish to
him on the
continue?
roof.
Do you want to continue combat?
I think we can probably either talk to him or summary execute him at this point if we just all stand in front of the door.
Or he could try to escape!
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my movement to come, I guess, over here and just take aim at the door.
Okay. Well, Fiddle is going to take his turn. And, we're back to Zuri.
I'll continue my way.
Yep. So you're on your way. You're on your way. You're on your way. And it's 3 down. I'm assuming you aren't touching the hot lava that is the ground.
No, I'm gonna go down basically right by the door.
Okay, go through.
That should get me right there. And oh, quick assessment. Quick look for enemies.
You
quick
can
look
see
for the
Amelia right there. You know she's an enemy.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the rest of us are all in the room with her at the moment and don't seem to be shooting at her.
Well, I mean, from Zori's vantage, they can see Miko and Amelia. They can't see Aaron, but yeah, she does seem to be holding a cog body that is limp. You see
And
the
bawling
back.
over it, my ally has been destroyed!
My very best friend, who I came here to bring these bodies.
What are you doing, Zori?
Harvesting bodies in the great chop shop in the sky. Which I guess is just topside.
I'm just gonna try for another. Nope, not this time.
Oh, and same as nobody was around to actually see it, I'm rolling the stealth for that move I just did. Just realised.
Okay, you roll that then.
And
I'm really glad. I'm sorry.
I just realised I'm actually a +1 on that as well because the way stealth fight has changed. So, 14. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm both like relieved and kind of sad that she didn't take the shot.
All right.
So
Amelia,
you can do in the chatter rules. There's a movie time chatter thing to represent the instances where there is temporary standoffs, where you can have a conversation with the enemy or yourself here to the point that it is natural to either proceed directly into combat or exit combat. So like we can kind of you can, if you want to yell back and forth. If they don't answer, then we storm the door, kind of thing. If they do answer, then we get out of rounds. But this is where that would take place.
Yeah, so I'm throwing down the body and heading over and just like rapping on the door. It's like, just give up. We got you. Come on, man.
the fuck? You locked me in here.
Yeah, I did.
You can't believe you're a fracking traitor.
Like,
Nuh-uh.
he's like, well,
So
there's a
your
couple
face.
there's a couple ways this go down, Fiddle.
We can go down to Georgia.
Or to the roof.
Or to the roof. There are only 2 ponds that will end this successfully.
If you're gonna play in Texas, you better have a fiddle in the band.
That's not the one.
Kind of sad that he wasn't. Okay, hold on. It's like we're all out here, we're all armed. Just go ahead and put your gun down. Your situation here is really precarious, like a fiddler on the roof.
Nobody
What
gets
does that even mean? Aaron yells from the corner.
There definitely were no fiddlers on the roof. I was there.
Yeah, you're totally right. We can end this in a very calm and friendly way. My dearest friend that I am so happy to talk to through a door she locked on me.
I didn't lock it.
That was me.
Come on, man. I'm giving you an out here. Take it.
I am totally cooperating and not doing anything at all right now other than saying, yeah, let's do this. It will be great. I will totally join your new gang of bright people.
What's that door made of, by the way?
It's just a flimsy little sci-fi door.
Okay, throughable.
Possibly? Assuming
Just like,
he's right
we're gonna-
there?
How hot is your bloodlust, Aaron?
Okay, no. I'm not actually suggesting this for myself. What I am going to do, however, is I want to make a community perceived role because I don't know if Sam's sarcastic voice is supposed to be a sarcastic voice or not.
That is a really good catch, because Sam's sarcastic voice was basically Sam saying, do a goddamn perceive roll at difficulty 2.
Are you sure too? Because that was really fucking sarcastic.
No, I was trying to catch it so the players would notice.
No, I
So
100% don't believe
So
it.
he's not actually being that bad at lying.
No, I'm doing this on purpose because I'm like, guys, maybe, you know, or you can also do a body perceive roll.
Assume he was
You
lying.
can do a body perceive
Yeah.
roll difficulty 1 because he might be doing stuff in there.
I'm going to tell you that one.
Oh wait, hold up.
No.
This.
Alright.
You got your plus from something, I hope?
Yeah, there should be a plus from your body stat, if that's true.
Are we doing body or
if
are
you're
we
trying
doing
to find
community?
I assume community.
Okay, then it's your community stat gets added to that.
So that's 12.
Woo.
12? Okay. He sounds like he's trying to talk loud, and a little, pitch shifty, like he's up to something, right now, Amelia. And you also, because I'm assuming there was a body roll in there too, I think the 2d8, was that also a body roll?
That was an accident.
Oh, was that, what would have been your body roll?
I didn't. Oh, you want me to do a body roll?
Yeah, go ahead and do a body roll. You're close to the door. I want you to do
Oh, can we do both?
Is
you
that
can do
also
both.
one?
You can do both. I'm saying you can try both.
I'm going to do my community roll as well then. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you don't know this person. You just don't trust them.
Is that also a 1?
Difficulty? That's a 2 on the body. He's doing something. He's trying to make noise to cover it up. All right,
Well,
so you can tell he is. You remember him from when you were a kid. You guys were kids together, and he is sounding
4 years ago.
He sounds like when you know he would do stuff when you guys were runners to bait the IRPF. He sounds like he's up to something. You've heard this before.
It's like, Ben, come on, man. I know what you're doing in there.
My name's not Ben, it's Fiddler! God damn it, Thrift! You were so shit at this!
Nico's just gonna take a moment to kind of peek off to the side here and see if the fire has reached this wall.
No, it's kind of not. It's like mostly, just kind of like localized over here. There's not like
Is it the little
floor
embers on the
isn't-
floor?
There's embers on the floor.
Is there a way I could assist its progress to this wall?
Jesus Christ, we know.
You probably could, if you wanted to pile some bodies or get some of those strange crates and just start adding them. You could do that.
Nico, it's like a curious thing.
Please
But-
don't burn.
but
There
what
is a
if-
body there.
We need
But
us.
what if the wall was aflame? Just gonna nudge this body over here. Just gonna put it this way.
It's like,
Okay.
please don't make the fire worse.
All right.
I'm not. I'm making the fire travel.
All right. So, while you're over there and you nudge the body into the fire, the 2 hotspot grenades that person has on their body will go up.
This is an important lesson to learn.
Because I did point out their hotspot grenades didn't go off earlier. So I will.
She's gonna put that in there and goes, yes, this will do. Oh.
And
Why are they
They're
glowing?
So it
I
goes
am
boom, boom, and I think you can roll a reflex save or a dodge save.
The dodge save, yes. But
Okay.
I'm also going to check to see if I am perhaps fireproof. Because this seems like a good time to find out.
Yes. Is this fire or explosion?
Well, I imagine both are going to be involved.
Hmm.
He's not trying to avoid the actual grenade damage because you can't
Yes,
do that with this, I believe. But he wants
No,
to see
you can't avoid the grenade damage, but the fire perhaps.
Yeah.
All right, let me roll the dodges first, though.
Man, I wish I was playing day right now, or I'd just be shooting through that door.
Mhm.
Well, there's liable to not be a wall in a second.
See, there's a problem for you guys. You're supposed to occupy this space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
And
should be
Nico's
putting
staring
the
at
fire
dogs.
out.
Eight plus. I have dodged.
You have dodged.
I've dodged.
So you're half.
Oh, there are 2. I did not dodge the other
Don't
one.
I set the difficulty on that though, or do I not?
No, that changed. It's a 12. It's all working out the same system now.
Oh, so there's no.
The difficulty on the
difficulties?
grenade is a 2.
Oh, okay. So I was just wondering how we set those. So you dodge the first one, but you don't dodge the second one.
Right.
All right. So the 29 might wound you.
Yes. Yes. That will sting slightly.
All right, and then there is fire. Did you want to resist the fire or try?
I've taken 2 from that extravaganza.
Mhm,
Let me check to see what my background is for that.
mhm. All right, so Amelia, as you're trying to have this conversation, you notice Miko going over and playing with dead bodies, and suddenly there's a series of secondary explosions that's happening, and Fiddle's like, "What the? Oh, Jesus Christ! You already have me in a room. What the fuck you doing?"
Fidget, no!
It's a safe bet his distraction has continued. Dubious Virgin, there it is. D10. Let's roll D10.
Okay, so you're not immune to fire.
An important lesson has been learned here.
Yes.
Which means you have to roll the fire damage.
Yeah, I do have to roll fire damage, don't I? Shit.
Suri rolls into the room. What the heck is going on here?
Lots of fire.
This is
I'm
fine.
just like, I'm just like, hey, can you 2 try to get that fire out?
I'm just.
Bono isn't here to help
Alright,
us.
so you got bounced on the flames. We'll say that's 6 more points. I don't know if that would have been enough to put
It's
you
got
over.
fire damage. There's rules for fire damage.
Is there rules? Where is that at?
Yeah, it's an
Yes,
environmental-
it's the fire EDA 154.
I wasn't
Character-
gonna hit you that hard, but we will now.
Characters in contact with consistently burning hex or fire source roll a dodge save difficulty 1 to see if they catch on fire.
Alright, but you were trying to see if you were immune, so...
Right. So
So
let
you
me.
did
So
Didn't
she
dodge.
deliberately put herself into the fire.
So, yeah, you put yourself... You did not try to get away
Oh,
from fire.
I had assumed that there was a splash on account of the grenade.
Yeah. Well, I'm just assuming that you didn't want to try to get an additional dodge there because you were trying anyway.
Listen, this is
Alright.
this is
The
not
dodge
like
is
I
the
am.
dodge is to avoid catching on
Yeah,
fire.
the,
Alright,
it's
so
the
you
the
dodge.
have-
dodge is to avoid catching fire.
Yeah, it's alright. So how much damage is
I'm
that
not
done?
attempting to protect the character. She is trying to see if she's fireproof. Her self-discovery is a primary motivator.
Alright, so... I think you take a wound then?
I haven't rolled the dodge to see if I catch or not yet.
Oh, okay.
So I am doing that correctly.
That's what I was saying. I didn't think you were dodging because you were trying to see if you were immune to fire. So I wasn't sure.
Oh, that's what you meant for the
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah, that's what I was
okay.
saying.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
So I was saying.
Thing. Sorry.
So
I thought you meant the dodge for the
So
grenade.
you
for
take
the
a
other
wound,
thing.
and then you need to try and make
Right.
another dodge to put it out.
Yeah, now
Right.
you need to take another dodge so you don't
No, I
remain
can take
on
a spell
fire.
turn rolling around.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So she will take the wound, decide that she is not.
Actually,
in fact
according to
fireproof.
this, I'm supposed to roll D3 wounds for. Oh, that's for falling. Okay, it doesn't say.
One wound at the end of each turn until extinguished.
All right, so
she'll
yeah,
take
you're
the wound
gonna
and then
take a
she
wound.
will flop back in this direction. Be like, no, that one hurts.
Briefly, the lizard dog is much brighter than you would expect.
That's definitely a thing that happened.
All right, so yeah, Miko's kind of on fire. Amelia, you can definitely get the sense that he's up to something in there. His voice is moving around inside that small room.
Oh, you should really consider surrender. Your wall's on fire.
I'll just open the door.
Zuri is starting to look for something to put the fire out.
All right, give me a body perceive. You're gonna have to difficulty 3 because they have a lot of unmarked crates.
Oh dear.
And I'm gonna tell you, OSHA would be mad.
It was like, Fiddler, come on, man. Listen to my voice. It's Thrift. I know you're mad, but you got a chance to get out of this. There's just the one. Don't make me kill you, man, please. Come on, we're buddies.
Dude, you're in charge of the door. I have no say right now.
I know, but I want to open this door. And
I
don't
would
want
love
you to...
for you to open this door right now.
Yeah, but I'm not going to open the door until I'm
But
confident
why
you're
won't
not
you
gonna
open-
take the piss.
Dude, I may have already pissed myself. We don't know. Open the door.
I think we should let the wall burn some more. Miko says
Why-
still smoldering.
Why don't you give me a communication check? We'll say difficulty 3.
Okay, so that's a.
He's been in the gang a lot longer than you, and he knows the repercussions for traitors.
Burning inside a room.
So I've got a fault in communication.
Oh, there's no
Yeah.
way you're passing.
Yeah, there's no way. You're passing.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, Sam could make even worse things happen.
Yeah, I can actually. Let me. Where is that? There's complications. I need to look that up.
In the meantime, if I may, I would like to use one of my remaining focus to reroll that too.
What are you gonna try to do?
I would like to reroll the D8 of my body perceive check.
Okay, go ahead.
Nope, got even worse.
You can
Nice.
make Amelia think that he's agreed. She is in fact trustworthy.
Amelia, you think that you've overcome it, and that your best friend from days gone by, well, not your best friend, but you know,
I don't know about best friend.
I mean, you don't really. I mean,
That guy you knew from days gone by.
that guy, you're pretty sure you were, somebody he looked up to, right? Because
Maybe
you're
we were
always, you're
closer than you
better than
thought.
him. So yeah, you think you've got through to him. I mean, he sounds on the up, right?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and open the door. I'm not putting my gun away though.
All right, you open up the door and you don't immediately see him.
It's like, come on, I'm just gonna step aside. It's like, slide your gun out, man.
A gun actually comes flying through the air and skitters across on the floor on the doorway.
It's like, all right, now slide the belt that you guys all seem to have with grenades on it, with none of the fucking grenades active.
Oh, you're breaking my heart!
Too late.
Miko's gonna look back over with the concern about the mention of additional grenades.
At that point, 2 grenades are gonna come flying through the doorway.
Yeah. Nobody saw that coming.
Are they active?
Yes.
Of course they're fucking
That's the opposite of what I said, Ben.
Alright, see, I will say you guys probably can roll dodge saves because he's actually been pretty much set to do this for a while now.
Well, maybe he'll fuck up his roll and they'll bounce back.
Yeah, maybe.
Can I actually, if they're coming through, can I roll a dodge rather than get out of the way? Can I kick the door shut again as they're trying to fly through it?
I actually think that Amelia has the door right now as they opened it. So I mean, I'm gonna say I don't think you could kick it. I don't know.
I will say, I do have the "you drop this" technique.
All right. Well,
Oh.
he's
Oh.
right. All right. I'm rolling his throw. So we gotta see because it's within 5 hexes. So the difficulty
Yeah,
What's
it's
the
is
target
difficulty
one.
one.
What's the target hex, Semi?
It's he actually was gonna try and hit himself. He doesn't care. He's shooting right at the breach. He's actually just dropping it in the
So,
hex
yeah.
ahead of him. Yeah.
Yeah, Amelia could totally use the drop this.
Yep. So he's gonna
I'm trying
do.
to remember how that works.
I'm looking at it. Roll dodge save, difficulty 2.
Okay, how does that work?
It's the same as a regular check, but your bonus that's being added to it is 1 point for every 10 points that you have in evade. So it's probably just +1.
Okay, so that's a body check then?
Yeah, body check +1 likely.
Alright, I gotta see what
Alright,
his
that's a 16.
what his target is.
All right, you pass. You can pick it up and toss it right back.
You might not need to.
Actually,
you
I
toss it in
actually
for-
have all of the stuff that I never used for any of them, so I could just like load all the readiness that they never used into this. So it's gonna happen.
Oh, so you're bumping his up.
Yeah, I'm bumping his up. It's gonna hit. It's gonna go.
Okay, but Amelia still passed, so you can chuck him right back in there.
Okay, so you roll a athletics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Difficulty 1.
Yep. So it'll be
Are,
that.
are they gonna just pass the grenade between them each other?
Well,
How's that go?
Okay, so I have a boon in athletics. What does that mean?
it passed on its own.
Not for a combat throw, I didn't think.
No, it's just an athletics check.
Oh,
The combat stuff is just for ranged combat and CQC.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's an 8?
Why did you have to roll bad?
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll the 10.
He rolled
With
well.
one.
That's not good.
Oh, I'm down.
wait, do you drop this as well?
Oh, I have to beat him.
No, you don't have
No.
to beat anything. I'm not sure what Sam was rolling.
You told me to roll.
Well,
Oh,
I told you
yeah.
to roll for like throwing the thing.
Yeah, and I rolled for the throwing, and then after I rolled for the throwing, you said now Sam has to roll athletics. So I rolled athletics. So I was
No.
what am I rolling athletics for?
No,
Okay.
you don't
I was like,
have
well,
to
I
roll
rolled
athletics.
really well, so that's not good.
Amelia just has to check it back,
All right.
which
Ah, that's even
she
worse.
does not.
No.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay, so you pick it up and drop it. What happens here?
Essentially, yeah.
It's-
I mean,
alright, so
it's
you-
a failed roll for
it's-
athletics,
alright, so
so
it's
yeah,
just-
it doesn't go
it's-
anywhere.
It's a scatter, isn't it, or it just fails?
Uh-huh.
It just fails. Okay. Well, it just
Well,
fails.
no, it lands and scatters
All right, so it lands in your hex and scatters. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Where does 3 take it?
over here.
So it goes here. So it's gonna go over here and then.
Which is
And
further
then-
away from Svi.
Yeah, but still hits Amelia, and I think it'll probably damage that wall pretty heavily on this side. So. Alright. Now we gotta resolve the other grenade. I think.
Mhm.
Actually, that was the first grenade, right? So it was the 12, or wait, no,
Yeah.
that was. I didn't roll damage on these ones yet. Yeah, so.
No, that was you've done one grenade so far. Amelia
one
can
grenade.
try to check the other one.
Yep. So he's gonna try and throw the other one, of course, and Amelia's gonna try and do her thing. So.
Okay, so what do I need to do against the first grenade?
Well, at the moment, nothing. Yeah, you took damage from it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
take
okay.
you take however much wounds 21 gives you, and then
How do
he
I figure that out?
should be able to get that on the next one.
What's your endure score?
Same
21.
with the hex. So
Oh, well then, A damage. 1-1.
that is the last of his readiness. It's all
91,
gone.
damn it.
So roll me to snatch it up and throw it away.
Okay.
So dodge, difficulty 2. It's probably 2d8 plus 1.
Nice.
You got it.
Hey!
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, athletics.
You grab it. Now you try to chuck it back.
Which is
Athletics. Yeah,
difficulty.
but in athletics, difficulty is going to be 1 just because you're not trying to throw it far.
14.
Hooray!
Hey, now you got it.
Alright,
so
so
you
you
can
throw it-
chuck it back in there
Alright.
where you want to. You can tuck it around the corner or whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming
Yeah.
she'd either throw it here or she'll throw it right here.
Like trying to.
Yeah.
throw it
Well,
right
I don't know
here.
if you can throw there from where
But
you're standing.
Even
'cause-
here is good enough.
Yeah, it's only gonna hit Miko.
As long as you're like outside of the blast.
All right, and so you toss the second one that comes out right back in there, and then it'll do that much damage, and that will follow up with an additional couple explosions, and that whole room goes up in fire, and there's no sign of Fiddle.
Well, I mean, there might be many small signs of fiddle.
Yeah, but they're not immediately living signs of Fiddle. But there is a significant portion of this building that is now on fire.
I'm gonna start looking for a fire suppression system.
I believe we already had one person looking. What did you end up rolling, Tagon?
7 or something like that.
All right, so you can kind of see Zuri's kind of like wringing their hands, looking in boxes. You're finding cog parts and vitae and all sorts of weird stuff, but you're not finding fire suppression anywhere. So go ahead and give me a body perceived difficulty 3. Like I said, everything's kind of in unlabeled boxes.
Body perceived difficulty 3.
Mm.
Okay, so
You guys are out of combat, so it's like if you guys want to just like, holy shit,
That's not good.
that's not
Aaron's
good.
very concerned that this is how all combats are going to go.
That was a fairly effective combat.
Burning.
Fire is still. It wasn't spreading, but now it's got like access to the rooms.
Water. Aaron's going to also start running around.
Nico just kind of looks annoyed as she's looking up. Computer fire suppressor. Sprinklers go. Burning stop.
They don't have stuff like that down here, you stupid dog.
What?
What's the difficulty of this perceive?
3.
3?
Yeah, all these are unmarked boxes.
These. Oh no. Okay. Nope.
Alright, you can't find anything immediate. You guys could try to take action to just stem the fire from getting more fuel. Because it was not spreading past this point because of the cement floor and the cement wall, but now it has reached these walls.
Quickly, pour more cement.
So, but these walls were more flammable, but their floors aren't. So if you could get some of the stuff out of there, you could at least limit what's getting burned.
How to get burned? Okay.
Only I played a water tentacle.
I will take my attempt to see if I can find the fiery stoppy stuff.
Yeah, Aaron wouldn't know how to do this. I can't say how to do that.
I will.
Which is a difficulty 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if there are any like tarps, like canvas tarps, not like plastic tarps.
Not perceived as 2.
Problem.
Because you guys are specifically looking for like fire extinguishers and shit right now. So if you can come up with anything else that would be used against this, you could try that instead.
Wait,
is there
I know.
anything-
Aaron's grabbing a couple of are there grenades on these bodies?
Yeah.
Aaron's going to grab a couple of grenades and throw them at the fire.
Snap my past.
You passed?
Yeah,
Oh, please do that before Aaron does this.
Holy shit! You spent 2 to reroll that? Nice.
I did. I had 'em.
Alright, so Miko, their super sensory bouncing around, looking around, starts going through boxes, flipping tops and stuff like that, and then they suddenly pull out an expired pulse fire suppression system that looks like the backpacks from Ghostbusters. And when you turn it on, it's all like, but it doesn't do the copyright infringement. And
So
it
just as
starts
the
flashing lights.
like
Yeah.
verse of it
Notes.
over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna get it. I've got it. All right. Now this is the important part.
Okay.
All right, so
This is
Aaron's
somebody
like
who has
suddenly
never been
juggling
trained
grenades. Oh no!
to use this process before and is used to automatic fire suppressant systems. So first action is to throw this directly into the fire. I would appreciate it if somebody grabs it before I do that.
I am running over and grabbing.
Yeah, definitely trying to.
Fidget, no!
So she's gonna grab it. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can do it. You got hands.
Yeah, they have actual hands and can manipulate it. So, which one of you wanted to suit up with it?
I like to think you're both fighting over it in the desperation to get it away
You
from
start
Nico.
foaming each other.
No, wait. No, you put your arms through this here. Oh,
Here, go
let me
ahead.
help you.
Here, I'll just strap it on.
Oh.
Just like, here, go do the thing. Just like.
Okay, I'm going to do the thing.
All right. So whichever one of you ends up getting it on, you get over there and you start spraying the stuff out, and it's expired, but it's very foamy, very frothy, and very satisfying to just lob at everything. And it has a very like sickly sweet lemon zest smell to it. And everything seems like a little bit cleaner as a result of getting sprayed with this. It might have something to do with the fact that everything here is just that dirty. It's not actually cleaner.
To do with the Pulse cross marketing campaign between making edible fire foam.
Burn away the dirt.
So suddenly there's like this kind of cleanness where it's not even looking charcoal at the end. It's just it's all kind of just bubbling up in this effervescence there. And soon Zuri has put the fire out.
Urge to spray the others.
You can find the burned, mangled, exploded corpse of Fiddle in the room when you finish.
You mean like a hand here,
Yeah.
a fire there?
The hand mysteriously has got one finger extended upward, and the rest of them kind of folded
Is it the
down.
pinky? Was he very posh?
No, he was not very posh.
He was probably very rude.
many grenades did I
But
get
there
from
is
these two
also
bodies?
a destroyed walkie-talkie in that room.
Nice. Oh no, not nice.
Yeah, and there. How many grenades? There in these other rooms. There is an entire crate with 10 grenades.
No, from these two bodies.
Oh, from those bodies, each one of them have 2.
Okay. Aaron is pocketing those grenades.
You thief!
Hey,
Those
you
are
were no. This is I did that while you were running for the fire suppression system. You didn't see.
Does Aaron look like he's okay?
Also, I
Aaron is completely fucking fine.
Anything that can cause explosions.
Although Aaron does look slightly disturbed by the series of events, but it's less that I'm a horrified child and more like I'm incredibly concerned and vaguely horrified. Actually, you know what? Let me do a resolve save for Aaron.
Yeah, let's do a resolve save for Aaron. That's fair.
Oh. So it's 2d8 plus
plus one.
mind, isn't it? Yeah.
Also,
No, it's plus landmark for
Zuri,
resolve.
what were you
plus
saying?
Okay.
You were saying something about looking for explosives.
No, I'm saying I approve of a plan that keeps Miko away from explosives.
Yes, I like that.
Okay.
Oh,
Aaron is in fact slightly shocked.
Aaron's kind of like has sunk to her knees because she's a very feminine-looking little child, and he's kind of sunk to his knees. His little oversized sweater is kind of draped around him protectively, and he's kind of just looking at his hands holding the gun, and it's still clenched very tightly around the
Shooting erratically.
It's like, his finger is off the trigger, but his hand is clenched very tightly to his gun, and he doesn't seem like he's having an easy time putting it away. He seems kind of in shock.
Amelia's gonna slap me.
Oops. Sorry.
Well, let's see if
I think
Zuri can
Amelia's
get there
closest.
first.
Zuri, you're putting out a fire.
Oh right, yeah.
You gonna slap a child?
Sorry, Aaron. I'm busy saving the building.
Mika was over here trying to peek into the remains of the rooms here to find out what's going on. I think Amelia's the closest.
The remains of the room, like I said, when you get in there, it's pretty banged up. It looks like there were metal wires he had run across the room, and he had basically been trying to make tripwires and had more grenades. And there was a box, or the remnants of a box in there that probably had more grenades in it. And, he was setting up a trap in there for you guys because he wasn't expecting to get out. But in one hand, he did have what is now completely destroyed version of a radio, and in the other, the finger locked in a perfect FU forever.
She will listen through various channels and see if she can hear any kind of activity.
All right. I feel like you doing that, you'd have to do some kind of a perceive check because you're just randomly checking all sorts of channels, right?
Well, it's basically starting from one to the dial and going to the other one. So
I know,
they're
but
broadcasting openly.
It's just kind of like, do you end up catching anything kind of thing, right?
Yeah, or I mean, you could do it randomly, or I'm not lingering on them. So if they're talking actively, I hear something, and if not,
I know. That's what I'm saying is I feel like I should do a perception roll or something on that to see. So let's just do difficulty 2, body perceive, I guess, or would that be a mind perceive? I guess it'd be a mind perceive. It'd be a mind, wouldn't it?
No, that's trying to uncover puzzles and stuff. If I'm just trying to hear something, it's body.
Okay. Well, I just wasn't sure because you're hearing with your brain.
No, it doesn't matter where the thing is located. It's still a physical act of getting information inward. If you're trying to like puzzle out a code or something like that, it's mind. Flash roll. You said difficulty 2?
Yeah, we'll say difficulty.
Okay.
I like difficulty 2. It's like a good even of the road. All right, yeah. You start hearing a lot of chatter as you go from different ones. That there's people really concerned about explosions, more explosions, and then you hear one voice calling back, "Base, what was that? Base. Jesus Christ, why aren't you guys answering?"
Miko's gonna look down at Fiddle and ponder a little bit. And start trying to mime in her head what his voice would sound like in the hopes of trying to figure out what his voice sounded like.
It's fine. Okay. It's all fine.
We did hear him talking in there for a while.
You did hear him talking?
Yeah, I did. She's going to work it out. Be like, okay. Here we go. Fuel leak. Hazardous gases around. Don't return to base. Need to air it out. Gonna take a while.
Alright, is there anything you have to do to mask that, or is it's just built in, right?
She's just trying to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be a community check and trying to lie.
Alright, we'll say community. I'll say difficulty 1 on this, because you just have to think it in your head. You don't have to physically do it.
That's wrong.
You're trying to hold on right now, because you just talked to him. You know what he sounded like just now. So the longer I think that you get from this point, it would probably get worse. So. Like, if you had to try to do this tomorrow, you'd have a problem.
Oh, crap, I don't have much. Here we go.
Come on.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh,
I'll redo one of them. /roll d8. There we go.
Okay. Alright.
That was the last of my
Christ,
goodness.
Fiddle, I swear, I'm gonna tell the boss about your fucking ineptitude when we get back. Check back in with me in about 8 hours. Don't be late.
Okay. I will. We'll get it cleaned up.
Okay. So you catch that.
She flickers a little light happily and looks down at the buffs of the floor and kind of tilts her head a little bit, licks her lips. And the camera will fade and the crunching will begin a little.
Okay. Meanwhile, out there, Amelia and what was Amelia gonna do for little Aaron?
Amelia just kind of squats down in front of Aaron, like just like, hey.
Huh? What?
You did good. Reload your gun. And she gets up and starts going.
Aaron looks down at his gun.
My dude.
Little faces.
Doing good, my dude.
Want to rap about it?
I don't think any of us have medicine, do we?
No. I don't
No.
think any of you do.
There's like no healers whatsoever. Well,
Mhm.
yep, tough it out.
Aaron will shakily reload his gun.
I will point out two or three of the doors have been mangled. One of them is completely like that whole entrance is kind of destroyed right now. So
That was
it's
on
wide
the
open.
agenda.
And but two of the doors you might be able to repair if you want to like get this place more,
So,
protectable.
yeah, what I'm gonna be doing is like I'm going to be nailing the doors, like basically trying to close the doors completely shut. Like they're not doors anymore; they're barricades.
Alright,
Also,
so-
somebody should radio back to Stoddle.
We haven't quite secured the place yet.
Yeah.
I want like easy entrance,
All right.
and then
You don't have any tools or anything like that I assume you guys brought that would let you construct.
Can we find some though? Because
You-
they got a
well,
garage right
I'm
next
saying
door.
you could go over and start searching the garage, but immediately you don't have anything right now. So I'm assuming you're going to spend time checking through the building. There are a ton of boxes here. This is apparently one of their supply depot sites, and there's a lot of stuff here.
As Amelia is looking, Mika will come back out and sit next to Aaron. You doing all right there, buddy?
Aaron just glances over to the spot where the person he shot was probably charred, explodey. I don't know. Is there anything even there anymore?
It's pretty burned up over there. Like, yeah, I mean,
there's probably kind of light spots from where the heat didn't get a reach because the body shielded it. But it's
Aaron
mostly dust
looks
right
at
now.
Miko, holds up the gun, and just goes, "Does this make me a bad person?"
No, she says, chewing on something. You hungry?
Aaron shakes his head.
She goes,
You're not
"You
making
sure?
me a cannibal speak.
It's good.
Blip, so technically.
She's like a nudge over. Looks cooked. Smells good.
At that moment, Zurich checks this room that all by herself. Great ghost of the machine, Miko! What did you do in here?
Nothing. Somebody set off a couple grenades, though. Wow.
I'm pretty sure the grenades didn't leave teeth marks in the body.
You don't know grenades. She looks over to Amelia. Sorry. Were you close?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh. You want to be closer?
And that's where we fade to black tonight. Thank you guys.
Do you want him inside you?
He'll always be
Alright,
with
so
you.
Back, devil dog.
hopefully you guys had an okay time.
Yeah. It's like, were you close? Yeah, I mean, I was gonna kill him anyway. Survivor.
I'm gonna have to get a water bottle to spritz Miko and keep her away from doing so.
I don't think that will help. She'll just stick her mouth open and be like, water! Ah!
That's an improvement to corpse devouring.
Well,
I mean,
but between the lot of us,
ostensibly.
mine is the only character who's not currently hungry and or thirsty. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, I have the thing that lets me find food and water for the day. I'm fine.
Yeah, sure.
I can drink pretty much everything. I don't have problems with finding nourishment.
Alright, so I'm going to say everybody gets 18 XP today. And everyone's going to get 350 fake credits.
Yay, hobo points.
That's a
Yes.
lot of hobo points.
That's a lot of hobo points.
Record sheet 18. 350.
Because that was actually kind of a big deal you guys just did.
That was a lot of people.
Yeah, it was a lot of people, but we actually did it in a fairly good amount of time. Because we did spend a lot of that, working up to that. Kind of thankful that when I was, rolling my dice on my side,